Fast ride. You have your whole life ahead of you.
yeah, oh yeah, baby, baby, oh yeah, bam, ba-bam, ba-boom, ba-bang, ba-bam, bang, bam, bam. We're getting it. We're getting it. Yeah, we're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting it. All right, we're back here today with some more streaming. And as you guys know, it's a stream. It's by me. So this stream has been brought to you by Boom. sneakenergy.com. Head on over to sneakenergy.com and use critter code Sparty at checkout. Like, actually do that, please. I think they're going to end my contract. I don't think they're going to be renewing my contract. But either way, head on over there. Help me out. Jazz Scat 10 out of 10. Thank you, King Oscar. What's up, Aiden? How you doing, my dude? Max Kill Gaming, how are you? And we got Evil Ernest. We got a whole crew of folk here today. Jumping in here. We're gonna have some fun playing a little Darktide. I haven't hit up anyone to play. I was just gonna kind of jump on. I figure I'll kind of do this as a little bit more of a not a solo stream, but I mean like me focusing on just like chat interaction, talking about some stuff, so on and so forth. So we'll be leveling up my what's it called in the meantime? My Psyker. He's not too high up, but I figure it'd be fun to play around with that. Have a good old time. We'll be doing that here today. Can I just push this somewhere else? Like right there. That'll do. That'll do, pig. My Psyker also has red eyes, which is probably my favorite thing about him. He looks like a Sith Lord. I love it. And I'm using the Void Strike staff, which is basically shooting large Kamehamehas everywhere. So let's just go ahead and just queue on up. I'm just going to jump on in. No reason to beat me off on a bush. Let me take a look at my weeklies really quick. I've been knocking him out on my... Okay. Oh, I don't want this one. Okay, so replace Grimm's. Done.
Let me have a look
solid.
For you.
And complete 15 missions. That's not a terrible one, but... Damn it.
I'm sure I can trust you.
Damn, yeah, dude. Okay, that's a solid setup of weeklies right there. That's all super doable. Even in this, it's doable in this stream. All right, cool. That's a nice setup of weeklies. We're gonna kill in a bunch of people for melee and range, kill 5 monstrosities, and do 3 things with people staying alive. And I think we're gonna open up with a malice, just kind of boot us into something like that, get a little rust off the old pipes. Dude, by the way, this is one of my favorite... Damn it. Uh-oh. Well, jumping right back in. Did the patch just drop or something? Because there is a patch coming, and I'm pretty sure it's coming tomorrow or Thursday. They've pretty much said that, like, yeah, hey, there's a patch coming next week. Stay tuned for the next community update. We will be updating you with that patch. No, I didn't see a patch drop or anything. Most of the weeklies are bugged. Well, that fucking sucks. Well, that's not the case. Switch over to this while we wait. Oh, speak of the devil. So I'm working on a video right now for advanced tips. You know, like, hey, you've been playing a little bit. Here's some things you maybe didn't know, or some things to really kind of help. Might help optimize your gameplay. What's my speculation for the future? Well, apparently, I was talking to someone last night. There are references for 4 more subclasses already in the code. They're not named, but I guess some sort of tag or some sort of metacode exists that kind of expresses that they are additional subclasses. So that's exciting. What would I like to see, though? I think is kind of like the question everyone asks. Ledger's Bellhop, kind of like that name. And I want to see a Crusader for the Zealot. I think a really heavily armored Crusader would be cool. Although a member of the Adeptus Arbitus would be really cool too for the Vanguard. I kind of want like a Grenadier that's got a bunch of different grenades. Because you already kind of get a little bit of grenade style on the Veteran, but I'd like one that's like just strictly, well, not strictly grenades, but like, hey, you know, you have different grenades, maybe even by feet or by per mission, and it's like you can throw like up to 2 or 3 different grenades. I think it'd be pretty cool. I don't know of any frost grenades in Warhammer 40k. I just think it'd be cool to see an effect in this engine, in this game with these graphics, to have like some sort of cool frost grenade. Or like a lightning grenade, some bullshit like that. Like, sometimes that stuff exists, sometimes it does not. I would like to see Psyker units. You know, it would be cool, I guess, if they added a Sister of Battle, but I feel like just doing like a Zealot and giving like subclass Repentia, that's close enough. Some people have taken their Zealots and gone like female, and they've done the Sister of Battle haircut, and I fucking love it. It looks so sick. No, that's the wrong thing. I want to do this, want to do this, want to do this. And if you guys are watching on YouTube, please check me out on Twitch too. I'm trying to get my average viewers up on Twitch for my partnership. That is currently low, so that would help me actually out a ton. So, Repenting fits the scale better. Yeah, exactly. Repentia would fit. I mean, you could absolutely make it work, you know? An AdMech class, I think, is one that everyone wants. I think a pet class in this game is something that we kind of we don't need, but I think it'd be a really cool, different. It'd be a change up to the what's it called, to the formula, because we've been dealing with the same the last 3 games. This one included, right? Vermintide 1, 2, and 3. Oh, Vermintide 1, 2, and Darktide. I kind of feel like we need a mix-up. And I think that a pet class would be a really cool mix-up. It doesn't even need to be. I did, Bree. Did you get the link? You know what? It should actually be here. Let me actually do this. Watch on Twitch. There you go. Whoops. There we go. I just put it in the description, so you'll be able to see at the very top of the description, watch on Twitch. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, that's what I was going to say, is the Preacher is more or less the Repentia, and all you'd have to do is make a female character with white hair, and, oh shit, this guy's over here. Make a female character with white hair, and there already exists a Sister of Battle haircut. So you're pretty much like good to go. Yeah, I think Servo Skull drones or oh shit, man, I keep getting picked by the. How am I so? Oh, it picked up a Grim. I was like, why am I so fucked up? I think an AdMech too that's got servitors that like walk around and like, okay, it's a servitor with a plasma gun, and that's your ranged weapon slot. You place that weapon slot in there, or the servitors replace your curios, and it's like a self-repair servitor that also has a plasma gun or something like that. Because when you take a look at most AdMech, right, they have ranged and they usually have a plasma gun. On like a mechacandrite, right? That's like, or like what's it called? Volkite. Is it Volkite? What's the stuff that they use? And then they usually have like an axe. I mean, that's like kind of like customary, right? The AdMech axe, or power weapons, pincher claws, stuff like that. So it'd be really cool if you could outsource in true AdMech fashion, outsource your melee or your weapon slot to a servitor. I think that'd be a really cool way to do things. And that guy, he just sticks with you. But he will auto-target things, prioritizing specials. Or maybe whatever you tag like that, he prioritizes. And I think that could be a really cool way to just get a very clingy pet class, right? Not like a Diablo Necromancer Swarm, right? But I think that could be a really cool way to incorporate AdMech in a way that feels super loreful, very different, and it adds a little something to the game. You know what I mean? I definitely want to see a Plague Marine boss. I think we need one. Did I really not kill him? That was 2 head pops. Steven Schneider, I would never do such a thing. You have the last name of one of the best comedians of the 90s, Rob Schneider. You should take firm and good, what's it called? Not honor, pride in your name.
I will reserve judgment for now.
Her afflictions are not my concern until they veer into heresy.
Elevators out.
It's kind of cool to hear some people choose the name, like the voices that are not like the ones that, like this Victor voice. I've never heard that guy's voice really. I like this guy. I kind of don't like my Zealot's voice. It's just like, it's too imperious. It's too over the top. It's too like, oh, the Lord Emperor's faith be true, and it's too like, it's too much of what I would expect a Zealot preacher's voice to sound like. Guys, can't pass up on the taste of goodie. Little treats here, little goodies. God, dude, when you come in with that name, Greasy, it always is jarring. I just, because I go to read it and I'm like, I go to say it out loud. I'm like, whoa, that's such a mouthful, quite literally. I mean, he doesn't get his wife, so who cares? But yeah, it's definitely a huge departure, and that's kind of why it's a speculation, right? Like, I think it'd be pretty fun for it to exist like that as a 5th class, not as a subclass. That's the most important thing. You cannot make a Lady Ogren. Although there are Lady Ogrens in the lore. Where? Well, I gotta do my job. I can't worry about this. Oh, Christ. Oh, we gotta do my job. I can't worry about this thing yet. That's a wipe. We got a Fanatic on the loose. We got the Ogren down and me down. That's a wipe. Victor coming in with the clutch moves here. Ah! I couldn't clear the way. Use your flamer, brother. Oh, that's the worst feeling. When you pull the flamer out, you're like, I got this. And then you don't. Yeah, Steven, I usually play on Damnation with my crew, but it's just me today. I haven't hit anyone up. This is I'm just leveling up my Psyker here. Smells like heretic. If you guys are watching on Twitch, trying to help me out, or watching on YouTube, please jump on Twitch here, help me out. I'm trying to get my average viewer up to 75 so I can apply for partner. I've reached all the other criteria. I'm just trying to get my, what's it called up?
Reject the war.
Obliged, Zealot.
Oh, thank you.
Have somehow succeeded in solving.
Fucking, it's bullshit that I can't target that thing. Get this fucker away from me. Well, that goes the bros. Like, I couldn't target that thing because there was a guardrail in the way. Thanks, Mr. E. I appreciate that, my man. So they announced next 2 weapons coming tomorrow: the Power Maul and a Crusher. What's a Crusher? Never heard of that lore-wise. I think it's going to be the 2-handed Power Maul exclusively for the Ogren, or it's going to be the same thing that the Crusher uses. The Crusher enemy, that basically the amalgamation of fucking concrete and corrugated steel. Hack the planet. Thank you very much, guys. Bought Vermintide 2 after playing Darktide. It's amazing and sad how sparse and incomplete Darktide is in comparison. Totally obvious that they launch absolutely incomplete. Absolute corporate deadline release. You know, Get Fiddle. I thought it was Gift Iddle. I'm like, yeah, Gift Iddle. One sec, my brush. I think that after this year, and I talked about this a lot in my last stream. After this year, we're going to see kind of the end of the God, another fucking TikTok dancer going in. The end of the COVID era of games, and the problem is that with these games kind of coming through COVID and everything like that, they didn't get the proper QA. They didn't get the proper dev, because video game creation is a very collaborative effort, right? You're not just siloed working on code. You have to work with graphics a lot. You have to interface with so many different things. Where's the other guy? Where's that fucker? God damn it. Is he really? Oh, it was him. Oh, I did not do it in time. I thought I got him. I just, like, there are most industries in the world I think are fine to go to work from home. I don't think that the gaming industry is one that can thrive in a work from home environment. I think elements of it can. I don't think that marketing needs to be in the office for any more than it actually has to be. And that comes from someone who I ran a sales department, and I have a background as a marketer. Well, yeah, it's the best way to do it, Spear Dusk, is you do this, and you jump back and then destroy it. I'm going to go save this guy, and I fucking got myself killed. Well, I wiped the squad. Sorry. I think that this year will end that kind of bad era of, like, hey, yeah, we've had these shitty corporate launches, basically, of games. Like, hey, we've delayed it 3 times. We got to push this out. I'm sorry, but it's got to happen. And I think that with that end of that era, we're going to hopefully get better launches. But I don't think Starfield is going to be good because of it. That's my speculation. I have nothing to base it off of, aside from the fact that it has followed the same trend of every COVID launch game and delaying up to 3 times almost. This game was delayed 3 times, I believe. It was the beginning of this year, the middle. It was beginning of this year. It was August, and then it was now. And let's be fair, though. To be with Get Fiddle, let's be fair to this point. Also, yeah, Bethesda, right? Let's be fair to this point. Vermintide 2 was garbage when it launched. It was poorly optimized. It was shit. It didn't have anywhere near the level of, like, UI customization or options. It was not good. But you had 3 working subclasses for 5 archetypes. So you had effectively 15 different playstyles you could take advantage of. So that existed, right? This, you have a wealth of weapons to take advantage of, but some of them are just not optimized at all. So you really can't take advantage of them, right? You can't really play 100%. Or some things are so overpowered that you don't want to play with anything else. Case in point, the power sword. Why am I going to play with anything else other than the power sword, or even maybe the chainaxe, for my veteran? Yeah, King Oscar, that's I think probably the most jarring thing when it comes to comparison points for Darktide and Vermintide. It's like, dude, that existed or exists in Vermintide. Bring it over. Port that motherfucker. So because I know a lot about the development process for Total War, I can use that as my my anecdotal experience, or at least my reference point for like talking about certain things. But so Get Fiddle, I think the thing is, this is so for Total War Warhammer is an example. So Rome 2's engine is the engine that Total War Warhammer 1, 2, 3, and Troy are all built upon. Total War Attila is the engine that Three Kingdoms is built upon. Three Kingdoms, Total War Warhammer 1, 2, and 3, and Troy are all called warscapes. They are modifications upon the existing engine. A lot of the times the systems don't translate one-to-one. They have to be kind of recoded to translate into the different warscape. So an example of this would be a lot of the features that we got in Troy ended up making their way into Warhammer 3. They used Troy as a stopgap in between the two to create the code to then make them to bridge the gap. So Vermintide 2 and this game, I think, are the same engine, but a different modification on them. And knowing the way that that Games Workshop kind of keeps things under lock and key, and the way that a lot of people or the way that they probably approach this whole entire game was probably developed entirely in a silo, under lock and key, with very little interaction because of COVID and having everything being across the wire. So without interaction between the Vermintide and the Darktide team, I don't think a lot of things were able to jump over. You know, I brought that point up, and a lot of people got pissed off at me. They're like, that's just not the way the game company works. I'm like, I know, I made that statement in the video. Gaming industry now is not just release a game and let it go. Most games are almost a game as a service and not a software, right? You know, just release the fucking thing and add some patches. People expect content for your games. And there's obviously a difference between cap expenditure. What's the other one? One is the upfront cost of doing something. The other one is the continuous cost of doing something in business over time. CapEx and cap. Someone else that is an economist or business anything can help me out with that. I'm waiting to see someone answer that question for me because I'm a fucking idiot. CapEx and cap OpEx. That's it. CapEx and OpEx. So CapEx, capital expenditure. OpEx is operating expenditure, right? So most games have their budget assigned and thank you, John Jacka, and created, and that is their CapEx, their capital expenditure, what it costs to create that game. And again, another point of reference here would be Total War Warhammer. Their budget is assigned to create the things that they want to create, and things that end up pushing themselves out of the budget get kind of put into like a little bucket. And that bucket's like, well, maybe we can establish other budget for the DLCs. Sega has to go, or Creative Assembly has to go to Sega, pitch their budget, say this is what we expect to do, here's the CapEx that we expect, so on and so forth. A lot of these companies now have to operate under some way to spend their OpEx. Most games would just simply release, reduce the team down to like 15% of its original team, and that team would just kind of work on patches and stuff like that, minor content updates. But now that it's such a service, right, that games come out and they are constantly being added to, they need a way to fund it. And that's the kind of unfortunate circumstance of cash shops and microtransactions. I'm not trying to overly justify them. I'm trying to explain why they exist. Yeah, a lot of the games. Dude, that's really true, Stephen. Is that most games had to be complete upon launch because it was like, we're losing our team after this, so we better make sure it's at least functional to the point that people can play it, and if there's any real critical bugs, we'll patch it. Case in point, Bethesda. But now, maybe game companies learned a bad lesson from No Man's Sky, and that you can have a great turnaround. And maybe that's what they're like. Well, you know what? If we do it, we know we can make this much money. We'll recoup this much money, and we can just spend a year patching it up. And monetarily, that's better for us than the other way around. I don't know. I mean, a cash shop, as far as like game integration is concerned, it feels very minimal. Like, you have a GUI for it, and you're adding cosmetics to an already existing system. Like, it doesn't seem like that is very, very hard. So I could understand why it is, like, coming into the game flawless. I don't know why crafting has come in like this. Like, it doesn't make much sense to me. I also feel like it's been, like, the most recently tacked on thing in the game. Because none of our betas have had it, right? So maybe that's it. They're like, well, shit, this is not even like a complete thing, and we said it's going to be in the game. We got to launch with something. Because if crafting were in the game, I wouldn't have to camp the store every hour, right, dude? Right, Git? You'd be like, cool, crafting's in the game. I'm going to go check every so often to find maybe perks or blessings I want, but that's it. I'm going to start a poll over here. Let's do a poll. Oh, shitballs. Oh. Oh.
The enforcers watch the people.
Oh, they got him good.
Watch the enforcers. Who watches the Inquisition?
Who watches the Watchers? Who watches the Inquisition? The Space Wolves, dude. New poll. How are enjoying Darktide? Love it. Meh. Could use work. Hate it. Go for it, guys. Answer the poll. I started it over here on Twitch. If you are watching on YouTube, head on over to Twitch too to help me out with my average viewers. I'm trying to get my average viewers up to 75 so that I can apply for partner. Please, please, please help me help you. It's always like you hear about, oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. You always hear about like the Space Wolves fucking like kicking the shit out of someone in the Inquisition or beheading an inquisitorial something because of the Space Wolves, right? The consummate like fuck around and find out. Space Marine chapter. Oh! Oh, come on. People laugh at people make fun of the Space Wolves, but that's like my OG first 40k army I ever collected.
Compliments of the god!
You know, though, Black Templar lore has changed. Really, it's kind of shit now. Not really shit. That's not fair. But it's just not like it was. Black Templars used to be like, man, a really good juxtaposition. Read Aaron Bowden's book Armageddon, which is one of the Space Marine Chronicles books, where it documents the war of the first war or the third war of Armageddon. I can't remember. I think it's the first. Out of my mind. And in it, isn't it great, dude? But like in it, like the Black Templars are knights, and they are like honor bound. And he talks about the juxtaposition between the Black Templars and the Salamanders, and he says, while they are brothers, they are warriors. They are not knights like we are. And I'm like, oh fuck yeah, Bowden. Oh, like it was so sick. Like some of my favorite fucking quotes from 40k novels are in that book. But the Black Templars, by and large, are going to play by the rules, right? You know, they're really not going to, because that's what they do. And the Black Templars now are like overly zealous arms of the Inquisition. They're less like an autonomous Space Marine chapter that goes out and is on constant crusade. It's kind of shit. I do not like that. So the Black Templars went from being like such a cool like autonomous faction to like now. God damn, that guy took forever to go down. So now like these like stupid zealots, like blind zealots, blind faith, and I'm like, nah, that's not as fun. I don't like that as much. It doesn't have the character. Like Sigismund was not full of blind faith. He was banished to the Black Templars because he doubted Rogaldorn. And I think that like you pull that out, you get rid of their genesis, you get rid of the reason they existed. Dude, I do love the Lionel jump. Lionel! Dude, we have... Is this high intensity? Dude, this is a rank 3. We've got nothing but assholes.
We've killed the Tox Flamer.
Picking new armor from scratch would be Flesh Terrors. Dude, and Flesh Terrors are sick. I do like the Flesh Terrors a lot. Flesh Terrors, on the other hand...
Medication station.
The Hell's Reach, dude, the Hell's Reach animation is amazing. This got like an amazing Grimaldus against the Orcs. Dude, that's all like spot on from the book, man. Like, it's so good.
You should apply Medicare.
What the fuck is hitting me? Oh my god. Yeah, I've been playing 40k for 20 years. Well, Warhammer for 20 plus years. Could this shit fucking stop it?
You still have fights in you. Save my fucking Psyker. Success. Dead trap.
Mortis. Which one was Mortis? I'm actually gonna go med up too, I think. I think they used it all. Yeah, they did. We had 4 chargers in there. Some guy used it twice. What a fuck boy. Well, I shouldn't say that. That's fucking rude. That guy's probably new. Doesn't know any better. I have Mortis. So I've bought all the Siege of Terra books. I'm waiting for them all to fully release before I start reading them. I haven't started reading them. All Father Wednesday, thank you very much for watching, man. I'm so new to the Vermintide Darktide series, but loving Darktide so far. It seems like Vermintide went the route of having more of a bunch of character types. Do you think Darktide will also have a lot more character types? And if so, what classes do you see coming out? Personally, love a Tech Marine. I think a lot of people want to see a Tech Marine at this point, or Scutarii. A lot of people have said those. I think that we'll probably get... They have said in some old article, and someone wants to find it for me, they definitely can. I don't know where it is. Oh, I thought that was a guy. That they're planning on doing a subclass, a quarter, which is, dude, that's ambitious. Fat Shark is not known for doing things timely, so. Dude, I'm sorry about that, B. That sucks, dude. Yeah, I don't want... well, I think Get Fiddle, they're not saying like a direct Tech Marine. I think they mean more of a Tech Adept. A lot of people, I think, kind of make that mistake. Unless you actually do mean a Tech Marine, Schneider. But yeah, I don't think we'd... They said there's not going to be any Space Marines in this. And that might be like a at launch type thing, and they might eventually do it. Dude, I just can't get to people to get them up. God damn, are you kidding me? Can't even see that bomber. There he is. Where did you drop that med pack, bro?
In a clean kill, but there should be no satisfaction found in suffering.
You're missing out.
Don't do it. Don't. Oh, okay, fine. Just do it. Just do it.
Medipack down.
I could see. I mean, they added. If we're thinking of like Grail Knights, well, a lot of people go, "Well, it doesn't fit this. It doesn't fit that." Grail Knight does not fit an Empire Captain, let alone the kind of situation that was going on. So, I think that at a certain point, though, it's cool. It's good to kind of make that jump. Steam update about. Thank you, Catbat. Okay, Friday, October. Okay, so let's read this right after this. Catbat, can you remind? I have it up on my right monitor. Remind me, and I'll read it after this mission. Catbat gave us a cool update on the classes, so we'll do that. Well, you can. I would love to see a member of the Death Watch, because I feel like the Death Watch are so fucking cool, and they're never in anything. They're just not there. Like, it's one of the coolest things for Space Marines. Like, I think the new Space Marine 2. Don't give me Ultramarines. Give me Death Watch. Give me just like the fucking book. Oh, what's the book? McCrag? No, it's not McCrag. It's a company of Space Marines go down to a planet to defend a hive. They're cut off from reinforcements. It's one of the OG Space Marine books. It's not Krieg. And one of there's an attachment of Death Watch with them. And at the end of the Uriel Ventress series. Thank you. I couldn't remember. I knew it was Ventress. I couldn't remember what the first name was. They end up going and attacking like the hive, and he takes the colors of the Death Watch. I'm like, that's so fucking sick. Like, come on.
It's malicious mind darkness.
Really? Oh shit! I gotta use him as a meat shield to kill this thing. Oh.
Some groggy teammates.
Ogren's down.
Stop it. Dude, we've had like 5 million fucking TikTok dancers.
Indeed. Hotflamer's dead. This seems a serious injury. So many voices. Focus on our.
No, apparently Void Strike is like top tier, but I need to see the new one because this one I'm not liking.
We're being cut.
Oh, Psyker, and them all.
Too kind. Credit must be shared. Idiot filthy. I can't control it. Beauty neutralized.
Another Reaper back there. I gotta get to him, man. Fuck. Dude, this is... I'm gonna fucking clutch this? No way I'm gonna clutch this.
Calling the war.
Yeah, TikTok bomber. Cool.
Neutralize that corner.
Fuck.
Eliminate the bomber. Bomber is slain.
Fuck. Damn it, man.
I advise against unnecessary inhalation at the present time.
Good God, dude.
Allow me to assist.
Don't think that we're mates. You hear?
Ammo! Grenade!
Dude, that was fucking hard. That was hard.
Judicial Enforcement Station TN8707. So soon? Good.
Yeah, right there.
Engaging! Medical station!
Yeah, follow me on Twitch. That's the only time I've ever said anything like that. I thought I'd... Dude, my back hurts the journal.
Ashamed to see the shops abandoned.
Get away, gerbil. I'm gonna go down. I don't want to go down. How do we keep all those scriptures? Psyker Ogre would be so cool, like an awakened Ogre.
Stand your ground! Incoming muting! Losing a lot of blood! Muscle head's dead! Need a fragging hand! Help me up!
Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, absolutely, Kira.
Anyone require healing? Medical station! Lovely! I needed more ammo!
Oh, you sleeping over there, little buddy? Oh, you pulled out your blankie? Yeah, this little blanket he just walks around with, and it's so fucking cute.
Hound! Hound! Neutralize the hound! Ammo crate!
Got your little toy, and you got your little toy.
Seek Majesty
Love you so much.
TM 707.
I kind of wish I had named one of my characters like ItalianSpartacus or something like that to make it identifiable to who I am. That's always like a fun part of like gaming and doing this. Is like people go, "Hey man, I watch your videos." Like it feels cool. Like it's cool to like be recognized like in the public. That sounds like super like narcissistic, but when you do what I do, it's so much it's in a vacuum, so you don't really ever, you don't even, aside of like, you know, comments, you're like, yeah, people don't really watch my shit. And someone goes, "Oh dude, I watch your shit." I'm like, "Oh, well, thank you." Oh, come on. Give me just a sec, David. Yes, it is cool as shit when they come up to you. I know you do, hot dog eating champ. I know you do, bro. The male version of an IG model. Is that me? Is that me? No, I don't want to be it. I don't want to be it. I don't even get cool, like, I don't even get flown out to Dubai. I don't even get cool, like, perfume for my pussy. Like, you know, this sucks. You alright? You alright, man? I don't care if you're not showing up. I just care about you, bro. You alright? You all healthy and everything? Battle brother, Honey Badger, hello to you. If you are watching on YouTube, please jump on over to Twitch. Help me out. I'm trying to get my average viewers up to 75 so I can make a push for partner. I've done all the other criteria. But yeah, David, when Roman kind of comes up to me when I'm gaming, it's like, it's one of my favorite little... It's one of my favorite sensations, and I've always wanted a dog that like wanted to like would sleep at my feet or stuff like that when I'm gaming, and he does that. He just kind of chills there. I have to work him the fuck out, but he just kind of he's content just kind of being next to me. And if he can't be next to me, he's like fuck. You only get experience points for winning the mission. That's it. You get some if you lose too.
Enemy spotted! Show off!
I'm looking for that script. I shouldn't be bothering. Oh shit, I didn't mean for them to do that. No, there's not. There's not a bonus to anything. The only time you get a bonus is if you... Oh, they got all the scriptures. Sick. Is if you get all the scriptures and if there's like a high or low intensity modifier. No! Get away from me. Fuck. Dude, Roman is my first dog that I've ever personally owned. I mean, I had a dog growing up, of course. Oh. And was nowhere near the work.
I am one with the wall!
Honestly, playing on Game Pass seems like complete booty, and that's so shit. Okay.
Get out of my head.
Thank you guys. I find it so weird that even low intensity modifiers give you such a big fat experience gold buff. Yeah, Senpai, I feel like that's an oversight. But right now it's like all you have to do is just kind of like make it to the end. Uh-oh. Could use work. 9 of you are saying that Darktide could use work, and I think you're all right. But 6 of you are saying that you also love it, and I also think you are right. He'll jump up here, by the way. Oh! Going down, going down, going down. Cadrius, what's up, man? And by Cadrius, I know that's Honey Badger. Man, Honey Badger, I've been trying to muster up the courage to do my fucking... my Grey Knights, but dude, I even bought... Let's get this fucker as he comes down. Oh, don't. Leave me alone, leave me alone. I don't even like you. You don't look like anything I would... not your friend. I bought the Slaves to Darkness book. Or, box. And I have to do that, too, and I have not. There, okay, that guy's done with. Where's Big Ugly over here? Oh, there he is. I get these models and I'm super hyped up and excited to play them, and I honestly just don't have the time. Discord. Everyone, yeah, by the way, go ahead and join my Discord here. You should have a discord.gg Sparty. That is the Discord. There you go, guys. Go ahead and join the Discord. You can get... I'm in the process of kind of revamping the Discord, where I swap up a lot of things. I'm trying to make it so that, hey, you know, I don't want all of your notifications. I just want notifications for Darktide or whatever it is. Argamail, Turin has wrist issues, so this game will fuck him up. How expensive is collecting the models? Kuro, it's not about how expensive the models are, it's how expensive the hobby is as an addiction. Like, you don't just pick up one box of models and play the game. It bites you, and you pick up 5 boxes from 5 different armies, and you collect 5 armies, and you never really assemble any of them. You maybe do a half of one box, and you look at other things online.
Should be now.
I've been playing for 23, 24 years. And I don't have a single fully painted army. I wanted Grey Knights to be my first one. Dude, honestly, I think the best place to start now is kill teams. Start with a kill team, learn the lore for that specific faction, paint that kill team, see if you really like it, and if you don't, pick up another kill team. It's six models, and you can play fully functioning games with it. Back in my day, you had to buy 2 boxes of core units, which were TAC Marines, whatever it was, and an HQ choice. And then you could play one small, bullshit, not real mission. Yeah, 4 to 15, there you go. Yeah, or Necromunda. There are so many cool low-impact ways to join the hobby nowadays that are way cooler, that are way better. What's the one for Age of Sigmar? Not War Scroll, is it? Warcry. Warcry Skirmish. Dude, Warcry Skirmish on PC is amazing. Play that. It's the game, just in PC form. So you can learn it all through there, and then just go ahead and get the models of the ones you like the most. Oh, Big Ugly. Does anyone understand that reference when I make it?
The answer to this profane life.
No way back up.
I don't know, Metal Fan from Hell. Loyalist Space Marines might be the cleanest looking, but I think that if it's my first model to paint, give me Orcs. Give me something that I can fuck up the paint job on, and it actually looks thematic, you know? And I can use contrast paint, and the contrast paint works and looks really good. If you don't really know how to paint with contrast paints, Space Marines are going to be really tricky for you. Because you have to learn to... You start at the bottom, make a circle, and come back, and it'll pool in the recesses there. If you just kind of paint in a direction, it'll pool randomly on large surfaces. Dude, Tau are still really sick, though. Tau have a lot of grooves, which actually make them dry brushing and painting very easy. Large armor panels can be kind of tricky to paint, because there's a lot of surfaces you have to cover. Things with grooves or things with muscles or fur or anything that's kind of like a little more natural is easier to paint because you can dry brush it and cut it, hit it with some highlights, and you're done.
Kill it.
Dirty beat up. Yeah, exactly, man. Anything that's like already grungy or ramshackle is super easy to paint. Demons, dude, poxwalkers especially. Poxwalkers are so easy.
Oh, that's what I was looking
Stop
for.
it.
Ammo!
Ubi it. I'll take a look in just a sec, bro.
Medicate for you, Ogrin.
There is no
Medicate station.
save that
I need that.
the Emperor.
Crypt key clearance. You know, for the elevator.
You little guy.
You grew up here about Speculating.
Dude, Necrons are easy to paint. Like fully metallic stuff like that is really easy too.
It's counterproductive to bury such feelings.
You sought me out.
Enemy spotted!
Eliminate sanctioned Raptor's target with alacrity.
No. Oh my god, dude, these guys are gonna fuck me up. I won't be able to hard carry anymore. Oh no! Don't plasma me. Oh shit.
You leave me no choice!
Fucking die. Oh my god, I thought this guy was gonna go down on any of those hits. I shit the bed there, sorry guys. Dude, I've brain bursted this guy and he still is not going down. Oh, did I get brought up and I just sat there through that? Ori. Yeah, I definitely did. I definitely did. There it is, baby.
You have exceeded projections, more or less.
There we go. See, I even threw my channel name there. I never do that. I'm never that much of a fuckboy. Damn, just shy of 19. Hey, attack axe, a purple one. I'll take that. I'll take that any day. Okay, let's take a look at that thing here, right? Let's talk about classes in Darktide. As you may know, we just started dropping our class spotlight, and with that came a wave of feedback, thoughts, and questions. It quickly became apparent that we must clear up some of the confusion and better answer your questions. Here we go. So here we go. While we won't be able to address everything still in development and working through things, we hope this is a start. By the way, guys, yeah, make sure you are on the Discord, and also if you're watching on Twitch, or if you're watching on YouTube, please jump on over to Twitch. First, classes are a new thing in Darktide and something we are really excited about. They are perfectly suited for 40K universe, or for the 40K universe, allow us to extend the play experience in a better way than previous games like Vermintide Careers. While similar classes are not the same as Careers and Vermintide, some of this will become clearer as you jump into our closed beta this weekend. But most of it won't show up until the full play experience closer to launch. Yeah, I think closer to launch also means after launch. Closer to launch, but after it. More specifically, you can expect a deeper narrative experience, greater range, and more options in character customization. There's also a more profound and wider progression in weapons. We will start with 4 classes and 70 plus weapons available at launch. You know, when someone says 70 plus weapons available, I just think the number 72. You know, it's like, with 70 plus weapons available. So 71, 72, that was what you're kind of saying? We really wanted to focus on quality, depth, and differentiation first, and less on the number of classes. Each class has a personality that affects your character's development in the narrative, what cosmetics you can attain, and how they interact with teammates on their strike team. Weapons are more robust, each with their individual stats and traits specifically designed for that weapon. While we are not ready to announce specific dates, it is safe to say that we aim to release 1 new class every quarter. I feel like this post should have also delineated between an archetype and a class. Zealot's the archetype, then, and the preacher is the class, right? Like, whatever. We haven't fully decided if we will charge for a new and upcoming classes, but that is an option we are discussing. $100 says that their first class is free as a like, hey, we're sorry. I bet you this is going to happen. This isn't our way of trying to bait and switch anyone. Fat Shark has always prided itself on being very player-centric. We want to stay true to that. We want to stay true to that in our monetization practices. We never intend to split our player base. You can expect in-game content such as new areas, game modes, and missions to remain free. We've learned a lot, and we think we've done a good job in Vermintide with our monetization of cosmetics and careers. We are looking to that and other areas of feedback before we make a final decision. We hope this clears things up, and look forward to your feedback. My, how the tables have turned. King Oscar, I think people are hung up on the cash shop because it feels like with so many things in the game being wrong, cash shop should have been the last thing implemented, or it should have been something that didn't feel like the way it feels. That's why I think people don't like it, or I think they don't like it because the things in the cash shop are cooler than the things you can get in the game. So I think that's I think where people are coming from a lot of the times. Thank you very much for following all over the place here, guys, onto my Twitch machine. How many people we got? We got 56 viewers on Twitch. I gotta try and get that fucking number up to like 100. So I have to get my average up to 71, and it's at 75. It's at 71 right now. I'm convinced they're going to make us pay for new classes. I don't think that they will, Catbat. I think that they might do a pack, but I think that if they want to roll out consistent classes, they won't be monetized. I think though that they might do a pack of 4 every so often though that would be monetized. No, you cannot earn the in-game currency, and I think that's a big thing too. If you could earn the in-game, if you could earn that in-game currency, I think people wouldn't care.
How may this humble unit
Loyal
assist you?
devotee.
Let's take a look at that axe, though, more importantly. Ah, man, I can never get a fucking staff to spawn. Do I have any thoughts on what some of the next possible classes could be? Rattlings get mentioned a lot, and how do you think a sniper-like playstyle would play in this type of game? Zergalen, I think it's really kind of... I want a sniper character, and I would really want to. I really want to see. Yeah, those store items you cannot get without paying. I do really want to see a. You lost quite a few viewers right there with the Twitch ad reel. If you didn't notice, there's a Twitch ad reel, Senpai. What are you talking about, man? I really want to see a sniper-based character because I think it's something we need as a means to. It wouldn't work with the cohesion mechanic, but it would because you kind of have to keep moving forward with the team. You can't just sit back. Here's a really cool idea for the sniper mechanic as a class, not just a weapon. But imagine if you what was the question about YouTube? Oh, just switch from gotcha. Imagine if you had your activatable was auto aim, and it picked out specials, and it would just you as long as you were aiming down sight, it would auto aim to the specials. I think that would be freaking sick. Like, way to take a hack that everyone puts into a game to try to make themselves better as part of a mechanic in a game. And if you can chain the auto, if you can chain it, you can keep it going. But it has diminishing returns. So let's say it's for 5 seconds your character auto aims, and not high noon, not like McCree, but it will automatically aim and you shoot. And as long as you're chaining it, it will increase the time by, okay, let's just say for every kill it's like a second, or for if you do too many, it's now a half of a second and a quarter of a second. So it's like if you get a huge wave, you can't just sit there and down the wave. Yeah, definitely 100% Metal Man from Hell, Metal Fan from Hell. You could have the slider on a golf game where you have to get the ball within a certain air box to kill it, make a kill shot. I mean, Crash Cop, that could actually, I kind of like that. I think it slows down the rhythm of play, though. In a game where you have to move around, I think that's going to be kind of a hindrance to a lot of people. I don't really want any other cosmetics for this guy, you know? He looks fucking sick. I don't want anything that changes his... I don't want anything that obscures his eyes. That's important. His eyes are sick. Like, look at that, dude. Like, when I go into a dark area... Sneezed. Like, look at that, man. Yes, the Dark Lord of the Sith is here.
A steadfast supporter.
If I put the helmet on, my eyes will change. They will stop being the red glowy eyes. You ran an ad reel on Twitch in your stream. The viewers dropped about 8, but I forgot you can't turn off ads. Yeah, I can. I'm sorry, bro. I would turn it off if I could. I don't really care about ads. I'm not... I make my money primarily from YouTube ad revenue. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't care about Twitch ad revenue. Any intel on the new melee weapons. So, Richard, I think one of them is a human maul. I think the Crusher, though, let's go into the Psychanium. I'll show you guys what I mean. By the way, if you want to find these eyes, you go to eye color, you choose this. This was not in any of the betas, and you select this. That will be the red glowing eyes. They're also there if you're in normal whites. What that's the eye. What do you call the white of the eye? Pupil, right? Pupil. But yeah, I just turned it to black, so it really stands out. Iris is the iris? Sclera? Is it really sclera? Leapter comes out of nowhere, lurking in the background with an anatomical fact. Pupil is the center. Yeah, I'm fucking dumb. New patch drops tomorrow or Thursday. Yeah, Iris is the color.
Come to learn. Splendid.
Let's jump into here. Pupil, Iris to the Solera. Is that really what it is, Leapter? I'm willing to believe you, man. I've not heard you talk in chat, and if you're willing to come out of the woodwork to say it, I believe you. Tim. Uh-oh. What a lovely crash to have happen right there. Oh yeah, tomorrow's the 14th. Hey! At Astra, thank you very much. Battle, brother, I see. You're a crow. Get all those angles. Let's get all those angles of that crow, baby. Oh, dude, look at you. Have a fucking sick display case, too. Oh, man, look at all this shit. This is Honey Badger's. These are his minis here. Let's get this booting up in the meantime. Dude, Kit Mint and I am. I have not beaten The Witcher. And I have, I think, 70 hours into it. Dude, look at that crow. Did you try to go for a little OBS? No. OBL. Object lighting. Object lighting, yeah, right. Try to do that on the pauldron to match the sword here. I seen it. OSL, thank you. I'm like, no, OBS is what I'm using to stream. Dude, that is a really that's a sharp look right there. I see this. I see what you did. I like how you went with a curve on that. You didn't just go with like the offset of white, black, multiple times up the blade. You did a nice kind of a blend on that with a curve. I like that a lot. Let's load in and I'll go back to that in a sec. I forgot that I'm actually not showing what I was looking at, so I apologize. This is what I'm looking at. There we go. We'll go back to the beginning. So here's the OSL. Here is Honey Badger Zero, or Bravo's Castellan Crow. What's the recipe on it? What did you do? Did you do wet blending? Because it looks like you started some wet blending, but didn't fully blend it in, which I kind of actually like. I like that lack of actual full blend and more of like a harder stop in between the two color variations. I actually like that a lot. Dude, Senpai, I hate the Thunderhammer, and I liked it initially so much. It just, the cleave on it is so rough, and it feels so short. This looks great. This looks really good. Dude, look at those, dude. That looks so solid. Did you just go, what is that? Is that Cantor Blue that you did down on the base on the whole entire thing? Then I see did you put that's not Sotek Green. What's the recipe on those? So it's blue acrylic paint underneath, then oils over the top with white ink. Dude, that's some old school shit. Oils? Dude, people don't paint with oils anymore. Yeah, look at that, dude. That looks great. Clatter, what's up, man? I also have a Grey Knights army, but I also have tons of Blood Angels. Oh my god, and I've got tons of Sisters of Battle. I have tons of 40k. I have so much 40k shit. Here. For those that are really wondering. Here's some of my old I tried to sell some of my stuff a long time ago. Did not really work out. This is my most recent Painted Sister of Battle. I find that. Here you go. Let's see here. Oh yeah, these guys are cool. This is a paint. This is a here. That's a unit of Blood Angels I painted. I went with the successor chapter that had the white or bone. You know, I really like the look of it, so I went with that. But Dark Elves. Damn it, man. Imagers, piece of shit to navigate. Orcs, Tyranids, Imperial Guard. Where's this picture? Dark Angels. Okay, so that, and that. And this is all the old. These are old old models, as you can see. This is, so the 6th edition, whenever the 6th edition came out with a new army book, they updated the army book, they would release a set of models that they updated in that army book as an army box. So this came with the Dark Elves army book and had a limited edition standard bearer and had, so that's Malice Darkblade, that's a sorceress, those are Corsairs, those are Witch Elves, Repeater Bolt Throwers, Reaper Bolt Thrower, Bleak Swords or Dread Spears, however you want to name them, or however you want to do them, and then some Cold One Knights. And I mean, honestly, that was like a solid like 600, 750 point army, like that you could actually, if you put that together, actually I think at the time that was more like 1,000 points because of Malice. You could actually go and play a game with this. It was a solid thing. I bought a chariot to tack onto it. These are my Dark Angels, which is shit pictures here. Old Dark, and I just showed the Dark Angels exclusive models I have. The amount of Space Marine models I have is disgusting. This is the Skaven boxed army I've got. No, 6. We're about to keep going in. This is the Skaven standard bearer I've got. But it's this whole army. Here's all my orcs. Again, same thing. I have tons and tons of these guys not unassembled. Sorry, bud. Tyranids. I have this Battle Force and a whole bunch of boxes outside of it. Like, the amount of... Oh my god, my Imperial Guard is disgusting. The amount of models I have upsets me. Upsets me. And honestly, up until 2 months ago, this was an entirely valid, like, current set of models. These are all old Ogrins right here, by the way. Those are the older ones. So they're different now, but everything else, these are all, those Cadians still exist, right? Like, those, they just got updated. A bunch of Catachans, too. Because the Catachans used to have... it's not in this picture, but I have a Catachan boxed army. And that boxed army came with a shit ton of Catachans. But yeah, that's the fun. That's the fun through memory lane. Cloud, I don't know if it's a good or a bad army stockpile, bro. Yeah, guys, if you are watching, though, please check me out here on Twitch. Cannot tell you how much it helps because we are trying to make that push to Twitch partner. I don't know if we'll be exclusively streaming on Twitch or anything like that. Like, I'll make the decision once I make partner. But there are so many good Twitch integrations that exist. I do have a box of Custodes. They are somewhere, but they're unpainted. It's just a box. They're just sitting in a box, shrink wrapped and everything. Someone got them for me for my birthday once upon a time. Compare. Yeah, I'll keep the current one I've got. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Circuit, it runs a lot better. I barely crash anymore. I think a lot of my crashing... I don't crash when I'm not playing on stream as much. I maybe crash here and there, but on stream I crash pretty consistently because I think it has to do with me being on OBS and stuff like that. Oh, dude, Poncho. Poncho showing off some models too here. Take a look at this guy. The Blood Angels... What the hell is it called? Praetor. This is Poncho's new model. Take a look at it, my... Oops. Take a look at it, my bros. It's a crisp red there. I don't know why people say Custodes. I say Custodes. I might say Custodes in like a short form, but it's Custodes. Thanks for sharing your models, guys. I do like that. Posture check and hydrate. Thank you, guys. Let's hydrate. My posture is all over the place today. Custodes. I used to say Custodes. But I realize I don't say Adeptus Astartes. I say Adeptus Astartes. And since it's Pig Latin and not real Latin... It's only 600. That's kind of shit. Have Draco. Have I done Have Draco? I wish I could know what the fuck I've done on this character. I don't think I've done Have Draco on this character, so let's do Have Draco. I know I haven't done this. Oh wait, what was that? What was that? What was that? Stop. That's a 2 down. I don't know if I've done Have Draco or not. What do we do, guys? Do we do Have Draco or do we do Torrent here? This is just not going to be as fun. I don't think I've done it on this character, though, so maybe we just knock it out. What's up, Chris Pilk? How you doing, bro? Waffling about what? No, I don't know which one I've not done. This is just a 2, that's a 3. So 2 will be won't be as exciting for you guys. 3 will be more exciting. You're just slightly drunk vet. No, I'm good right now, man. We've been doing a lot of stuff with people. I'm just kind of going solo and reading chat and doing a lot of heavy chat interaction today. Oh, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I mean, like, just fucking do it, yeah, right? It's the only way you'll know if you've not done it or not, is just do the mission. Let's do Have Draco. It's just going to be tedious. Because you don't really see... It doesn't come up very often. I do want the hood. Because the hood will be cool on this character because I haven't done any of the cool Psyker shit here. Kill 7 enemies? That's changed. That's way easier. I mean, I think I do this. This is the only one I think I kind of like. Just be told I kind of like the Storm Witch's raiment more. Yeah, Storm Witch's raiment is what? Kill 3 elites with head popping in a row? I can't even check from this screen, man. Go 5-finger fuck yourself. Guys, we got 51 viewers on Twitch. If you're watching over here on YouTube, please jump on Twitch. Help me out trying to get that average viewer base up. Spear Dust, can you help me out with the wording? Because I think they just recently changed it. Yeah, Will. You just kind of do that with... You do that with some bros. I'll do that with my friends and knock it out pretty easily. Would you hydrate? Thank you, Ragpa. I've been hitting my fucking coffee. And as always, guys, make sure you head on over to sneakenergy.com. Use credit code Sparty at checkout, please, for the love of God, because I think they are going to lose... I'm going to lose my contract. Yeah, I just don't know. Oh, by blowing up. That's what it is, Cash Crop. That's what it is. That's not hard. You just got to do it with Dreg Ragers. So here's this this coffee concoction. Here's my gift to you guys if you like coffee. I just started drinking coffee last month for the first time in my life. I'm 35 years old. So it's 4 ounces. There's a 4 ounce hash mark on here. I don't know how many milliliters that is. It's about it's a little more than 100 milliliters of coffee concentrate. I just have pretty high... I'm a pretty energetic person. I take it because I don't take it because I need it in the morning. I take it because I just enjoy being like on an upper. I'm like, yeah, let's fucking go. So about 4 ounces of... I'm waiting for people to populate here. 4 ounces of coffee concentrate. Yeah, dude, I do not need any kind of that stuff in the morning. but I just like to do it. Palpatine. Then I fill the rest up with water up to about 20 ounces. Again, that is something north of 650 milliliters. Something south of 650 milliliters. Then I put a scoop of protein powder in, and I put about like a half a packet of like raw sugar. Like, you know, I've been playing this game for a long time. I understand a lot of iconography. I don't know what the fuck that is, man. I bought Vampire Survivors last night. Has anyone played that? Apparently it's the most addicting, best $5 game you could possibly buy.
Keep your moaning to yourselves and stay alert.
Drag shotgunner.
I wish I could zoom in. Oh. Riggedy Rickster, what's up, my bro? I might do a late night stream where I play that. Oh, I also bought Hell Let Loose, and I'm really excited to try that. Tactical binoculars, yeah, dude. Let me head pop him over there with these tactical binoculars on. Oh, what about? Like a telescope. Like an old-timey Age of Sail telescope. And oh, Mortiferio, that's pretty nice, man. I actually really, I prefer coffee black. I don't like, cream messes my stomach up. So, like, specifically cream. I use an oat-based creamer right now, just for a little spice in the HLL. Hello, yeah, dude. I love those games though. It's kind of like Squad, from what I've heard. Spyglass, thank you, Will. What ups?
Always poxmarkers. I hate them. Their minds carry
Oh my gosh. Ooh, gosh. Are you trying to get involved in this game? Are you trying to get involved in the game? Do you lick my ear? You're so cute. You're so cute. I gotta play. Because people are gonna die if I don't.
Yeah, 6. That's why I do an oat-based creamer, and I use half of a tablespoon. I also, though, eat a lot of Greek yogurt, and I drink a lot of probiotics. Take that, you son of a bitch hound. You have to dodge earlier than you think you need to, Zerd. Because this is a server-side game, a dedicated server, and there's no single host, that means that your timing is going to be based off of the server's ping, not your ping. So the best way to deal with it is just trying to dodge earlier than you think you need to. If you dodge when you think you need to, the server hasn't caught up to that and you're fucked. Yeah, block pushing is also one of the best ways to deal with the hound. I don't know, my beloved Spirit Dusk, what's up, my bro? If I'm, oh! if I'm focusing on the game and chat, it's easier for me. I think when I'm playing with the bros, son of a bitch, it's harder for me to split my attention across 3 mediums. So it's easy for me to talk, play the game, dodge, do shit like that. TikTok dancer coming through. Oh!
Demon host.
Authorizing? Please stand by.
More tip for you. Soy milk is what I use for protein shakes, oatmeal, and fresh fruits, mostly bananas and blueberries that as well. Buying a big ass mixer was worth. Every morning I used to do eggs in a form of a carb, I've tried a bunch of different types. And I cook all my meals. And it's just, you know, man, I'll be honest, like between like streaming and everything like that, it's a little cumbersome to have to cook my breakfast because I've got Roman now. And because I'm like walking him in the morning, we walk about 1.5 miles every morning. So now what I do is I have mason jars. Oh, you shithead, you fucking shithead. Why me, dude? I didn't even... Oh, okay, cool. Gotta melee him down. Oh my god, the melee is just not kicking in. No, battle brothers, help me! The best way to deal with the host, by the way, is tank it around something. Don't just tank it head on if you're not an Ogren. Oh! Come on, you guys got it, Come on, you're almost there, No! Yeah! Saved it, bros. Yeah, get some rest, Portucalia. I worried about you, brother. Russman says, as a general rule, dodge before the dog leaps from the ground. Okay. I like that. Yeah, if you guys want to help me with my advanced tips stuff. Ragnarok, Old World's coming back early next year. Any big tips you guys can think of, let me know. I'll toss them into the video, give you credit. I'm just trying to think, and it's things that like you might just... if you're new to the game, it's gonna help you. If you've been playing the game, it's maybe something else. Oh shit, I didn't even know you could do that. And I'll go through some of the lists I've got. Dude, get fiddle, I agree, or ravage. Or shredding? No, not shredding. Ravage? Is it ravage or shredding? What is it? You son of a bitch. Rending. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, sound cues are huge, dude. Where's our bro? He's up there. I'll let them get it. Yes, everyone gets it. And you get it even if you don't complete the mission. So picking up plasteel as a priority is actually not a bad idea. Oh shit. Oh no! Oh, did I not target him? Son of a bitch. This is one of my favorite music. Because it reminds me of Tron. Tron Legacy is one of the best movies ever made by human beings.
Let's take the magic box from pocket. Point it at things until it goes green. Even you can do that, can't you?
Fucker. 2? No wonder. No! You're that dog, by the way? Oh, no, 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 the worst! Oh!
I need help!
Still cheesable in the sense that I can do it at the end of a mission battlesuit? Is that what you're saying? That's gonna be a wipe, I think. Oh, no, no, we're good. I didn't see you got up. So battlesuit, you're saying I Alt F4 before and I can get it? Well, we can try it today. You guys want to try it? Son of a bitch, dude. Oh!
Stop acting out!
Oh! Damn it.
Justice can appear on tight!
Recommence search if you would be so good. Don't make me ask again.
We gotta get our bro up, man.
I can't control it! Gratifying! A dead trapper! Is this how it ends?
Ah! I heard the range indicator. I was like, fuck. Alper, my YouTube is... I've been streaming on YouTube for years and years and years. So, this is a recent development of me trying to push through over to Twitch. And it's why, I've been trying to kind of do that, but... One must always run to go forward. Of course, Poncho. Of course, brother. Twitch has got a better platform for streaming, which I really fucking like, man. It's such a beautiful platform, and dude, and thank you so much for everyone who subscribed this month. We had a whole bunch of subscribers last month too. I think we had 150 total people who subscribed last month. So thank you guys all so much for using like your Twitch Prime subs and all that, like making like the whole transition over really, really huge. And what I like about Twitch is that game companies care about it as far as what they're willing to offer you. Like a company who has, hey, you know, we're doing a big launch and we want big streamers. They don't look at YouTube streamers, they look at Twitch streamers first. So if I have a big YouTube following for my VODs, sick. Then if I have a really strong Twitch presence, then I'm really more valuable to a gaming company. And why that matters to me is because I want to get into the gaming industry. And all of this has been a means to doing that, is to creating an organic resume basically for them. I have a good explanation on everything power does. There's nothing in concrete in game, but a few blessings increase its damage. Only toughness, damage reduction, stagger. Indomitus, I've heard, from what I understand, power is both damage and stagger. What is your opinion about Deathcore of Kree in Warhammer franchise? Phantom, I can't wait for them to add it. Let's not glorify Nazi symbolism, because that is a big portion of a, not a big portion. It is a portion of the 40K fan base, but Hugo Boss made some pretty goddamn awesome uniforms, is what I gotta say. And then the way that they were taken from like the Wehrmacht and then put into 40K over the top neo-fascism is so cool looking. Like, it was such a well done look. Like, I love it. No, I know, get fiddle. I'm saying, like, there is a portion of the 40K fan base that, like, is very, not neo-Nazi. That's definitely not what I'm saying here. But I'm saying, like, it kind of gets fetishized when the Imperium is created as a form of a lot of stuff in 40K, because this harkens back to 80s and 90s sci-fi, is a stab, is satire, is making fun of some established something. That's what the entire cyberpunk original RPG and cyberpunk genre is about, is making fun of hyperinflated capitalism. A lot of the stuff of the Imperium but is a satire against fascism, is a satire against, say, stuff like the religious persecution, stuff like that. A lot of that stuff is kind of like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, you've never seen it? Oh, dude, get fiddle. I don't really want to go into that, but that's a really big. It's something that kind of like shadowed a bit of the 40K fan base in like 2010, 11, 12, 13, around that. How long have you been playing, like, online? Yeah, see, that's another thing too, is Phantom, is a lot of people don't understand the difference between, like, the helmet style, right, of the Wehrmacht and the World War I style of helmet of Krieg. Yeah, it just gets fetishized. That's it. Yeah, Circuit nailed it. It definitely gets fetishized, lol. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't get that satirization and end up propagating that ideology instead. That's what I've heard too, Pills, is that it's not necessarily a German, it's French. You know that. You know, Circuit, a lot of that is kind of like, I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it. I have a friend who's kind of in that same ilk too, and it's like, it's really upsetting to kind of see them kind of fall in that regard, because they find an echo chamber and they just kind of live in that echo chamber. I do love the Surge Staff. I just don't like that it doesn't do enough damage. Will may or may not have just brought it up. What would a Deathcore of Kree subclass be good at? Honestly, Mortiferu, I don't think they need a subclass. I just think that the existing Krieg Lasgun needs to not be shit, and I think that they just need cosmetics. I don't think it needs a class. I mean, the Deathcore of Kree compared to other guardsmen are just like, they'll never fall back, right? They'll always go forward. Like, there's no real... Yeah, it's honestly skin and lasgun. That's it. That lasgun is total poop. That lasgun needs to be better. Yeah, dude, we don't have the Warp Flame staff. Surge staff is this is the lightning staff, right? You know, they don't even need a scope on the Lucius lasgun. It just doesn't need to power up like that. I'd rather that it didn't power up, but it had a slower firing rate. But in my opinion, anything in this game with a slow fire rate is not good. I would prefer for us to be able to modify guns. Like almost like you can in Call of Duty. Okay, give me an extended mag, meaning my stamina is not going to be as huge, but I have a larger mag. I don't need that on a veteran, but maybe on my Zealot, I can have a quick change mag and it's like higher stamina, whatever it is, you know? Yeah, dude, give me a red dot scope, give me ACOG scopes, stuff like that. I would pay $10 for a full-fledged weapon customization added to this game. I would pay a $10 DLC for it. If they said, hey, yeah, we want to do it, but we didn't finish it. Yeah, didn't they say that, Get Fiddle? We're not Call of Duty. It's like, yeah, we're not Call of Duty, and Call of Duty is not Fortnite, but Call of Duty stole from Fortnite and made it all its own thing, and now Warzone, I'd argue, is bigger than Fortnite is now. But if you take what works from a system and put it into your system, you have a better system. Yeah, dude, that's another thing. That they said that we wouldn't be getting dual wield so much as like the ability to use a pistol and a sword, stuff like that. Yeah, give me a rail system, man. Okay, so here are some things that I'm working on. We're going to jump into a mission here in just a second. Oh, baby. So here are my current advanced tips. So here's some of the ones, and I'm more than happy to add to this list. A lot of these can be truncated into one, but let's kind of go over these real quick, and you guys can get the idea of where I'm thinking with this. So some advanced tips. So the Zealot's activatable ability gives you 100% penetration to range weapons. So all your range weapons can mulch through armor. So that's a really huge tip. Psyker switch weapons to purge quickly. So you switch away from your staff to your melee weapon, and you purge your peril much faster. Item ratings are important, but item modifiers are the most. Look for anything with 375 in the modifier section. So what that means is this number at max level, So you want 375 because that maximizes the amount of stuff given out here. Because in the current iteration, upgrading something doesn't increase the modifiers, it only adds perks and blessings. But it says it increases modifiers, but it doesn't. That sucks. Stockpile items for the pending crafting release. Stockpile items for good blessings and perks, because we assume that you're going to pull those blessings and perks from existing items. So you might as well stockpile them. Especially because inventory is infinite, right? Yeah, 380 is the max. Blessings and perks have multiple tiers denoted by hash marks. We think we've talked about this before, but if there's hash marks on this, it increases the magnitude of this. I don't think I have any that have it. Yeah, I think at this level you can't get any ones with increased blessing magnitude. Let me look at my. Yeah, they have little hash marks on the corners. That means it'll be okay. Uncanny strike, rather than having 5%, it'll be like 7.5%. Stuff like that. Only one scripture or grimoire can spawn in each map segment. Segments transitions are often points of no return, so anytime you do a drop, anything like that. So you'll be able to find a scripture or a grimoire if it spawns on your map within those map segments. Avoid walking near and damaging demon hosts. They're fully avoidable. They attack a single target until they devour its soul. They leave when 2 rejects remain alive. So they'll kill down to 2. So even if with that demon host we didn't finish it, it would have left after it killed me. Demon hosts corrupt nearby rejects for half health. This is a question too. Can a demon host wipe the party if at least 2 people were alive when it attacked? So I think it might actually wipe 50% of the active party, rounding down. So if there's 3 people, it'll kill 1. If there's 2 people, it'll kill 1. If there's 4 people, it'll kill 2. A grenade does the same as the Ogre Bull Rush. But what do you mean by that, Battlesuit? Really? Ruspin, you had 2 spawn? We've never seen that. Oh, the beast of the grenade? Oh, so you're saying the Bull Rush and the grenade will eject people? Thank you, dude. No, you don't get fiddle. It's not worth it to kill a demon host. They also corrupt people to half health. Also, Bull Rush / Veteran Grenade to eject people that have been eaten by the Beast of Nurgle. Reload occurs the second the ammo fills back up to switch weapons to cancel it. So, although there are staged reloads, as soon as you press the reload button and it goes from 0-0 to its reloaded button, to its reload amount, switch weapons and you'll cancel the rest of the reload. Unless it's the Bolter, which already has a long reload animation, so don't rely on that. Okay. But those are some of my advanced tips. If you guys have any more, let me know. I'll add them to the list. Yeah, honestly, I feel like killing monstrosities should increase your chance of getting Emperor's Gifts or stuff like that. Okay, I'll do that. Oops. Will says... There you go. Done and done, dude. Your question, cash crop. I actually did not finish what I was saying. I take a mason jar for my breakfasts now. I fill it with 90 grams of oats, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, about a handful of blueberries, 170 grams of 5% Greek yogurt, and then I add, well, before the Greek yogurt, I add in unsweetened almond milk and shake that shit. And I have my whole week's worth of, what's it called in the fridge right now? Breakfast. So now I wake up and I have that for breakfast and I like it. I like it a lot more. I absolutely love eggs, but just the amount of time it takes to kind of cook and do all that stuff, it's just another time I have to cook and clean in a day, and I already do it 2 other times, so. Any news on console release? Hunter Smith, we don't have an actual update on that, man. We just know 2024, unfortunately. Dude, I love hard-boiled eggs, but still, it's just a lot to kind of deal with. Yeah, mason or ball jar is just a standard reusable glass jar, 100%, with a little vacuum seal lid. Action point, if someone else is dead, you don't res him, he will not get any of the kill count or count toward achievements. What? Dochev? I've never heard this one. When you run to the extraction point, if someone is dead, you don't res him, you will not get any of the kill count or count towards achievements. Dude, I didn't know that. Let's add that to the list. Are you sure? Is that tested? Dochev says... Did they remove the bug with the plasma gun yet? If you start to reload when it vents heat, use your ultimate ability that auto reloads. No, they did not fix that. Your plasma gun for the entire magazine will immediately go down to 0 heat after shooting. Also, plasma gun can shoot through walls. Worth noting too that the plasma gun is one of the very few weapons. Plasma gun, bolter, the heavy auto gun. It's a braced auto gun. It's green. The staff I'm using, it pierces through your teammates, so you can actually kill things. Yeah, see, that's the problem, Chris. Like, I love eggs and bacon, but 30 minutes, and it's like, man, I just gotta go in the morning. Let's go check this real quick. Yeah, I believe that they said 2024. Like, they said, like, yeah, we don't... just expect it in 2024. I'm not 100% sure, though, on that, man. Just crack an egg. Yeah, see, we're almost done with a lot of these. Limited time acquisition. Nope. Okay, so this is what I mean by these hash marks right here. The green auto gun, the braced green auto gun, will pierce through your teammates and actually do damage. Roth. Dude, No, I have not seen those extracting egg things. What are those, man? I'm gonna change real quick to the to my bro, to my Psyker, or my Zealot. I want to check the store. Sly Oda Bean? I don't know. I have no idea. I just thought that someone said 2024. I mean, let's be honest, guys. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not 2024, 2023, 2023, 23. Blame the coffee, blame the coffee, blame the coffee. I meant 2023. Shit. I just spent some time in 2023. Yeah, I was like, God damn, why are you guys so upset? That's like 2 weeks, that's like 3 weeks away. Wait, what is what done?
Don't make it quick.
Yeah, I don't like that. That sucks.
Do remember.
Had anything as good as that sword of mine in store? I don't have my sword yet active for my my guy.
Assistance is available.
I do. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to replace this combat blade. Because, okay, it is the build, and the build is whatever, but I do not like this thing. I think it kind of sucks. You can't do reliable damage. You can live forever, but you can't do reliable damage. Let's go into the Psychanium. I'll show you guys some stuff real quick with the Psyker and his executable. And we'll also answer the question about the weapons that we think are coming tomorrow. So give me 1 sec. We're going to load in over here. And I also have to do this really cool thing that every human has to do in a given day. It's called poop. I've had a lot of coffee, and it has ripped through my system to the point where I must now poop. I'm going to bring some damnation. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Okay. That was a intense situation. Does attack you with using the force sword? You can Benny. He'll cut it around on an object like a... Yeah, dude, 100% actually. The video I have showing it is that exact situation, Battlesuit. So, this I think is what the Crusher is, by the way. I think that's the Crusher. So I think the weapon coming tomorrow or Thursday, whenever that patch is this is the Crusher. I like how it says like Mark II Crusher or whatever, right? I think that's the Crusher, and it's for the Ogren. But here's my problem. It adds a cool weapon variety. Do we know for a fact, Will, that it is? Yeah, little buddy. But it doesn't add any play variety to the Ogren, because the Ogren at max level in Damnation has to play like this. You just cannot play any other way. It's not reliable enough. You take too much damage. It's too hard to mitigate that damage. And there's only so many places in the game you can actually line of sight. So I think the Crusher is... oh yeah, no. This weapon I think is the Crusher. I think that at the end of the day, it doesn't do much for the Ogren. The Ogren needs weapon variety, but it also needs something that mitigates damage for him if he uses two-handed weapons, or else it's not fucking useful. The Power Maul, or the Maul, I think is... Really? This. Right there. That's what I think it is. Although that's not powerized. You know, that's clearly just a standard, like, fucking fighting baton. But I think we're going to see something similar to that. And it's for the humans.
Hey. Oh, and it's a little treaty tree thing. Huh? Keys. Nibbles? Get little nibbles? Little nibs. Oh.
Some dog ASMR. Oh. Yeah, I would assume more stagger get fiddle. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. You're so cute. If it's two-handed, that could be cool. Let's actually do this. Oh man. Spotlight.
Serve with distinction and past sins may be forgiven.
Strange life.
I bet you we're going to see something here.
Part of the not part of the Imperial Guard no more. Not after things went bad on Komlar. Hammer charged us again.
Okay, so we got the Ripper.
We broke them and threw them.
Yeah, a Thunderhammer is 100% it, but a Thunderhammer is usually like a different classification.
Only big, angry.
Okay, we got the grenade launcher here. There's another weapon in here that we have not seen. Yeah. Here. Watch this. This thing is a powerized hammer for him. See? Activated. So that might be the Crusher. Wait a minute, what did he throw? Oh, it was the box. It didn't look like the lunchbox. And we go to Psyker class spotlight. What are you doing, buddy?
To the penitent's pyre. I should have known the enforcers would not tolerate me forever.
My skills they valued, but my nature they despise.
I do want different force swords, and this is why I think we'll get a different force sword too. We've seen these staves.
And all of it asking nothing in return.
That I brought the guilty to the penitent's pyre.
It bounces back to him, that'd be sick.
Reward.
They're the worst staff in the game. Zerglin, I was gonna go as Kratos for Halloween. That right there. Your two-handed force sword. Like, look at the attack pattern on that thing, it's sick. That might have just been a heavy sword, but I don't think it was. There's another shot with it. Yeah, here. See, like, it's definitely different than the heavy sword. This, I think, was the heavy sword. Oh, that's the saber. Like, it's an actual, like, saber. So. Just kind of worth talking about. Also, last thing before we jump into our next mission, this is the braced auto gun. Pierces. Hits both of them. One of my favorite guns. It's so strong. And lastly, this actually kind of makes the auto pistol really nice.
Crusher!
So here's a full clip in its face. Doesn't do much, right? So you can see, when you go into your activatable, you get 100% armor penetration. So it's really, really, really nice. Raking Fire is actually pretty good, though, too. Yeah, it works for a flamer, too. So that's the other thing I was going to show off. Where's my good flamer? Yeah, let's actually kill this guy. It's a good flamer, yeah. Flammenwaffe. So, we're gonna go from 39 to 20. That's what we did. Now, and a kind of a trick here is start using the flamer, and then press F. So
I am unstoppable!
all that burn during that time has 100% pen. I mean, it's definitely not going to be enough to take out an armored unit with a flamer, but it'll work very well when it comes to clearing a ton of other stuff that might otherwise not get killed by the flamer's attacks. It's a really great way to just kind of increase the damage in the flamer, so I think we'll probably get a good one here. Because all that, while that orange aura is up, it's increasing and creating much better penetration. See how just knocking everyone down? Way better, right? Fan the Flames, by the way, I think might be one of my favorite things in this flamer. I'm waiting until tomorrow to boost this thing. I have another flamer. Overpressure, up to 2% power scaling with remaining ammunition, stacks 5 times. That's kind of nice. I like the rolls on this one better, though. Although the Damage and burn is higher here. I don't give a fuck about mobility. Actually, maybe this might be actually better. But I'm waiting till tomorrow to see how perks work. I mean, sprint efficiency I don't really care about, you know? I'd rather put something like damage infested onto this. It'd be huge. Because tomorrow, well, maybe Thursday, whatever day the actual patch drops, because we can add, the patch adds perk modification into crafting. Okay, so change operative. We're gonna wait until tomorrow, get fiddle. Because right now it's just all you're doing is buying something and rolling the dice, enhancing it, hoping you get the perks and the blessings you want. Big puppy. Look at that big puppies. Look at these big puppies here. Look at that big puppies. You're a huge puppy, dude. You are a huge puppy. Can I get the recon gun on? Recon gun, from what I remember, is a veteran and Psyker only weapon. Is guard canceling and stringing those into push attacks. Hero, I don't think I know how to guard cancel. Want to explain? Best way to level with randoms. I've been spamming 2s. Honestly, I think Django 7. I think that's the best way to level if you don't have a set group. Is spamming 2s. Spamming 2s low intensity probably is even the best. Because what you have to think about is the total amount of experience you get per mission. And if you get 7,400 experience for a 2, and you get a modification for doing it with a low intensity, let's just say I think it's 8,000, 8,500, whatever it is, you can probably knock those out in 15 minutes. So if you're trying to level up, I think it's probably the best way to go. Depending on the weapon, you can cancel the attack quickly into a block. Let's try. Yeah, so here's a 2. Here's a 3. You get 7,400. Here's a 2. 4,100. Oops, sorry. 3,100 versus 2,000. So, I'm sorry. I thought it was 7,400. I was looking at the gold. So, it's a 1,100 XP difference. But if you can reliably run 2 of these in the time it takes you to maybe do 1 of these, then you're already getting more experience. You're getting more value out of it. And it's, in my experience, I mean, we can test this right now. We'll run a 2, then run a 1, or run a 2, then run a 3, and let's see what we get. I'm not gonna have Draco. I guess as a control, we need to do stuff without modifiers, or we do stuff with modifiers. Let's do this. High intensity 2. Oh, fuck, it'll take forever. Because the point is to test how fast we can get it done. So we'll just do a 2 without a modifier. Scriptures will affect things, but we can at least reduce that amount if we get them all. Yeah, maybe we do just low intensity 3. Let's do this low intensity 3 first. We failed our last 3. I think it was low intensity. It seems like lighter weapons can cancel quicker with... Okay, so Kiro, help me out. When we load in, help me out. Like, explain that to me again. Gav and Bob fanfic audiobook. I did, actually. I did not watch it, though. Or listen to it, for that matter. Oh, we got a 30 here? This should be okay.
I've been seeing a lot of heretics in Broadside lately. And it's not just poor bureaucrats playing games. You'll be heading for Enclave battles. But I will have to put you down in a neighboring Enclave. The Aegis station there is old. But once you've removed any squatters, we can use it.
Hey guys, if you are watching here on YouTube, please do check me out on Twitch. I'm trying to get my average viewer base on Twitch up to beyond 75 so I can apply for partner. And we're almost there, my bros. So please jump on over and help me out. Right now we have 60 viewers, trying to get that up higher. Samael Darksbane says, I just run the difficulty I enjoy. I admit I'd rather run a 3 than a 2 because I like the challenge, but from an efficiency and min-max running 2s is probably better. I can usually run 3 or 4 2s in the time it takes to run 3 or 4 2s in the time it takes to run 2 or 3 3s. Yeah, 100%, man. It's just really like 2s is kind of like playing on a difficulty we get to enjoy the story. You know? Hey, thank you very much for subscribing with Prime here, Rykoff. You're our first sub of the day, dude. Yeah, guys, if you have a Prime sub, go ahead and use it. We'll always very much appreciate it. So where are we? Dude, this thing attacks so quick I can't even do it. Hey, awesome to hear it. Always been a lurker and consumer of your content on YouTube. Happy to help you out here. Well, thank you, brother. I try to make a very interactive stream. Yeah, this is like, I think this weapon is just so fast. I might have to show it off with a slower weapon.
The sight of war in drone side.
So Cash Crop, what have you experienced? So Cash Crop said on my first character I ran 2s after level 5 until almost 30. On my subsequent characters, I start 3s around 15 or 16. What do you guys like though? Oh, by the way, how's it coming through on Twitch? Is this at 1440p on Twitch for you bros? Roman goes to sleep next to my bed and puts his head under the bed. It's so awesome. It's adorable. From a viewer perspective, what have you guys been enjoying? Do you guys like Twitch or do you like YouTube more? I mean, personally, I really enjoy the interface and usability of Twitch. And I like how, like, it just seems more beneficial to you guys, the viewers. I can understand, though, why a lot of YouTube people don't want to go on Twitch, because Twitch has a very shitty culture, to be honest. So kills ads, why? Why do you like YouTube more? And I just kind of want to know. I find YouTube more stable, but Twitch is better interactivity. I could agree with that. Because I kind of want to just do that. I want to stream on Twitch. And I want to do VODs on YouTube. Like, have all my Twitch streams go live on Twitch. And just all my VODs. Just non-stop. Keep making guides and everything like that. Just never go on Twitch. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't.
Steadfast support.
But anything I would do on Twitch, if I decided to... Yeah, see, Twitch, I think for a lot of people, they think of Twitch as spam. Yeah, do you guys deal... I won't have to... I can turn ads off as soon as I make partner.
Moral soul has borne much.
Oops.
That has certainly aged.
Like, as soon as I make partner, I think it plays an ad in the beginning and that's it. It was worse though. Twitch ads are much worse though. Yeah, 100%. Sirket, my Twitch emotes are on both, but I do like that in Twitch I can kind of tier my emotes to be different. I do like the drop system on Twitch. That's fine, using ad blocker is fine with me. You know, ads are a funny thing, man. On streams, I don't want ads to play. My VODs, like I said, that's how I make money, is ad revenue and VODs. Oh, big ugly. I do struggle too with like look at this. Look at this coat, dude. Look at this guy's coat. Oops. Sorry, dude. You can ask streamers a question when they get an ad and be blocked from hearing the reply. Oh, Jang, that's really shit. That's a good point.
I spent so long barred from my duty.
Give that average viewer count. Thank you, Cinder Fox. Appreciate it. We're at 75. If I can keep that up, man. Really, I mean, I try to keep a really, really strong interaction so that you guys, so if you do ask a question and I answered it, or you ask a question and it seems like I didn't answer it because you got an ad, just go ahead and ask again. I'm fine with that. I usually am pretty good about answering questions. I usually get everyone's response in chat. I very rarely miss them. Checking Twitch traffic, but Twitch traffic might catch their attention. Yeah, it definitely. Oh, work might actually. Oh. Yeah, I think kind of that's the shit thing is YouTube or Twitch ads in the beginning are not, but if I'm a partner, I think I can shut off mid ad, like because those ones that play during the middle of the stream, I don't have a control over. Yeah, you know what fucking sucks about those last the Evil Undeads? I don't make money for that. YouTube at least gives me money. Samuel, what are you talking about? That's sort of out-of-game content. I like it. I think it kind of hypes us up for a patch. I think that patch just tells us that there's another mission coming, and I think that we're getting the Chaos Spawn added in. Get the fuck away from me, dude. I'm playing too much like a Zealot. Buy it, Cinder Fox. Do it. If you have Game Pass, it's free, but there's no crossplay to Steam, unfortunately. Yeah, my favorite class is Zealot, for sure. That's my highest class. The one I've got the most hours in, the most missions played, everything is my Zealot. Yeah, I was wondering if they're going to do a Christmas thing. I'm expecting a two-handed chainaxe semi-elf. We saw it in those files that leaked before during the last closed beta, and everything in that has been part of the game so far. Yeah, dude, give me that two-handed chainaxe. I mean, it's just going to be the same exact axe that the Mauler has, right? Oh shit! Sorry, Mavis. What a name. Honestly, I think the chainaxe is the best weapon for the for Zealot. I can't get reliable blessings to roll on it to make a build around it, but I think that if you got the same stuff that bleed builds rely on the chainaxe, which I didn't even hear that thing, which I think you can get, it'd take the cake. Because the chainaxe is so strong, it can deal with everything. Damn, I was trying to get that penance. Will, they're worth it if you're trying to level a character. What perks you thinking? See, I don't know what can roll on the axe. But if we can get a if I can get lacerate on the axe, plus I don't know, I have to look at like a list of them. I have to really buy more axes to find out. I love it, Kiro. I think it's better than the Eviscerator for sure. I'm not a zealot. It's better than the Eviscerator. Because it gets a more reliable rev and it does more damage in my opinion. I can get 2 revs. I can get 2 attacks out of 1 rev on the chainaxe versus the Eviscerator. I only get 1, and it's slow to re-rev.
Righteousness invites conceit, which obstructs justice.
Don't touch the fucking demon host. Please do not touch that demon host. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want, I can play a mission with my Zealot. Do you guys want to see Zealot chainaxe? Everyone type in yes or no right now, and I will say either yes or no. Yes or no. Yes, we'll play the Zealot. No, we'll stick on this guy.
Excessive force authorized.
The chainsaw is actually super solid too, man. Okay, we'll switch over to the Zealot after this mission. What should we do for the range weapon? Do you guys want to see? Nah. I can do auto pistol. We can see how that. I'm also of the mind that the auto pistol with the right perks and right blessings could be stupid good. Because if you use the activatable and have it penetrate armor, it does a lot of damage. I'm a big fan of the Brace Auto Gun though. Like I think it's slept on. The bolt gun's so good. The bolt gun's easily the best range weapon choice. I actually do not like the Thunderhammer right now. It just doesn't perform as well as anything else. Oh shit. Yeah, I think the Thunderhammer's too weak. The Recon Lasgun's my favorite lasgun. It's just not available for the Psyker. Where? I can't find him.
It should recharge.
Yeah, it's nice being able to one-shot heavies, but the lack of cleave is really rough. Really rough. Yeah, they nerfed it between beta and live for sure. It was stronger in beta, 100%, 100% haunted sniper. It actually had a good cleave in beta. Battlesuit, I agree with you there. Especially with the Flamer. The Flamer is amazing at wave clear.
Never doubted which stove its full hidden.
Fuck! It's fucking Conor McGregor. You wanna fucking fight me? You thirsty for a fucking fight? Dude, I would be so afraid to get like hammered with Conor McGregor, like early McGregor. Oh, let's get me fucking clubby, fucking fight him. Like, no, dude, no, man, I think we're fine. Let's just not go in the club right now. I'm gonna punch the bouncer. Don't do it. Don't punch the bouncer.
It's about to blow. A nauseating denouement. Carry on.
Yeah, or I mean, I actually like the plasma gun. I've yet to use it though. Eviscerator Flamer is very satisfying too. Having a veteran with a Psyker and having the veteran ability to highlight things for me is so huge.
No return if we continue.
I see you guys don't really care about Medicare like I do. Meanwhile, I'm like, I'm gonna med up. Oh, damn.
Medicaid station. Medicaid station.
Does everybody see me? Does everybody hear me? Oh my god, I thought that was a guy. Dude. Little back-punching butt-fucker. Uh-oh, Cinderfox bought it. Head on over to Twitch, my bros. We're at 66 viewers. We were up to 75. I got to get an average of 75 viewers so I can apply for Twitch partnership. Help me out. It would mean a lot to me. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, I think rightfully so, there is a lot of upsettedness, some disappointment with the launch of the game. That was a little dramatic, I think. But I think we have to realize that it's 2023, and I don't think I've seen a game launch properly in the last 2 years since COVID. Which is not an excuse. I'm just saying, like, it's unfortunate as a circumstance of COVID release games. And I think that, like, a lot of people are like, we have to stop pretending this is a good game. Like, stop, dude. Like, just stop. Like, getting on the whole negative bandwagon is such a fucking, like, chump move. Because having a negative dialogue with people is so easy. People are so willing to just simply jump on any negative anything. They're like, yeah, I agree. People that think positively about things, or when they come out or stuff like that, or agree with a positive sentiment, are way less willing to want to voice that. They just kind of go, they silently agree with you. But if I make a video that says, like, 5 reasons that Darktide's actual garbage, people are going to watch that because they want to disprove me, or they want to commiserate with my misery. It's one or the other. If I put 5 reasons that hate 5 reasons that Darktide's the best game ever made by human beings, I'm gonna get way less viewership and way less interaction, because if people agree with me, they're just gonna go, yeah, I agree with that guy. Personally, they're not gonna say anything. They're not gonna do anything. There's no reason to discredit me. And the people that disagree with me just are not going to watch it, and they're going to dismiss the video as me shilling. So, if you make a negative video when something's just come out or something like that, or you're a negative-minded person, not a negative-minded. This isn't like aimed at content creators. I think it's a low-hanging fruit. It's so easy to be a counterpoint to an ongoing narrative. Unless people just need to shut the fuck up, just make a point and leave it at that. My best friend is constantly whining about everything. You're not wrong. But I love it. I love this game. I like it way more than Vermintide. I'm sticking with it way more than Vermintide. Maybe it's because I prefer personal choice here, right? I prefer 40k over fantasy for this style of game, and even the lore. But you know, man, it just gets to be so much. It's so draining to have everything be so fucking negative all the time. And it's just like, dude, don't you deal with that enough across so many other avenues of your life that you can't, like, why even bother? This is supposed to be escapism. Survive.
I am one with the wall.
Hey, thank you very much, Evil Ernest, for gifting some subs up here. Very, very kind of you, my man. Yeah, and it's gonna get better, bro. Procrastinator. Just remember, man, Darktide had a shit launch, or Vermintide had a shit launch, dude. And I'm not saying this game is perfect. I'm just saying I'm really fucking liking it. Blemishes and all, you know. Like there just became a really weird online dialogue where people are just nothing but like fake aloof and fake like badass and stuff like that. Like, dude, you're not like that in your real life. Why does your online persona have to be about that lie? And I get it, right? There's an anonymity on the internet, so people try to use that anonymity to, oh, he was gonna jump and I would have gotten that fucking penance. to, you know, bolster that, right? Like, I am not that way in real life. I am not confrontational. I do not say those things out loud. So I'm going to use the shroud of the internet to be that kind of boisterous person I'm not in the real world. And I get that. I totally understand. As someone that used to weigh 300 pounds and had his first fucking kiss in sophomore year of college. Like, dude, this guy's drip nasty, dude. I get it. But at the same time, you kind of have to look in the mirror and go, fuck, man. Like, does this negativity do anything? Yeah, I think the negative, like, that's a big thing for COVID too. Like, social stimulus, right, is a huge thing as far as like, hey, I have this idea, and in this idea, my conspiracy theory or my thought on the world or whatever it is blank. Let's just say that the poles are hollow, the hollow earth theory. You bring that out to society, to a community, people go, oh, that's a little fucking crazy, dude. You don't really believe that, right? Like, no, you're right, I don't really believe that. But with COVID, people stayed inside. People got to ruminate on their ideas and think that those ideas were actually good, cogent, solid thoughts. And then they kind of believe that idea. It's why I think, like, being around so many, like, I live in a pretty, like, affluent area. It's just outside of Malibu. I am not affluent, trust me. I think that a lot of people, a lot of affluent people just fucking, they sit there and they recycle their own thoughts over and over and over. And that's why you have people like Scientologists or fucking rich people into some weird ass shit, because they don't go out in the real world and have their shit be like socially checked, or they're so above things socioeconomically that people are like, oh yeah, man, whatever you say, I'm gonna kowtow for the tip or whatever it is. That's how we get more Kanye's. I mean, that's actually not that wrong. You're not wrong. Like, when you're so above a lot of things socioeconomically, people aren't going to check you, or you're not around people enough to be checked. That's why the realest motherfuckers have gone through some shit, man. You know, like, hey, yeah, I know. Like, I've gone through some stuff, you know. Reticular activation. Okay, that's a great word right there. Oh, the mines got shut down. Oh, it's going to refresh in a minute here. Let's wait for that. We'll jump right into it. So we just did that 3 down. Let's try and get a 2 down or 2 up. Either one. Let's just do one. And we saved the screenshot too to compare and contrast. And we can do that on my Zealot. I know you guys said you want to see some Zealot chainaxe play. Jeremy, a lot of people like that the game's like bare bones. There's nothing. It's a dead game. Call them Welsh. Jesus. Yeah, dude, Rickety Rickster, it's a huge problem in our current society, is that we accept the status quo as concrete fact that cannot be that cannot be disheveled, and when we try to test fact, as we should do, it's what we all went to school for. Like, it's, well, theoretically, it's why we go to school, right? Is to constantly test and evaluate fact, and to constantly check it against our worldview, and challenge our own worldview, and challenge that fact, and progress that fact forward. Fuck off a trauma staff. Instead, people just go, oh, that fact I learned in that history book that long ago is fact now. Nay, sire, 'tis not the case. Things change over time. We have new theories. It's why, like, you know, all scientific fact is theory until proven otherwise, right? But I think a lot of people just kind of like get high on that weird supply of like, well, I guess, I don't know. I don't want to get too wild into that rabbit hole of just people getting kind of crazy about things. All right, so back onto here. Oh, exactly. The constant seeking of knowledge and challenge superseded for trends and popularity. You do like 100%, man. Like, how much fitness is a really good example of people that are just like, Thunderhammer is also extremely quick in guard canceling. Okay, I'll check that out. Is a lot of fitness is a really good example of an echo chamber where a lot of people don't, like, you go onto Instagram or TikTok and people are like, if you're not doing these 3 stretches, you're doing things wrong. Hey, fucker, you are 23. You have no concept of this. Like, it's really easy to go to PT school, to go major in exercise science and all those things, and read a lot of stuff in a book. It's another thing, though, to actually enter the fitness world, work as a PT, work as someone who works with people's bodies and kinesiology, and find out how the stuff you read in a lot of those books is not dated, but it's necessary. Like, hey, here's kind of like a base understanding of things. But people's bodies, every single person's body is different. Their hips might be off center a little bit. Everyone's, the way they walk and everything like that is different in its own little way. And you can't apply blanket generalization, and that's a life lesson, to things without understanding that about people. And a lot of people will take stuff like bro science fact, like, oh yeah, don't eat past 8 p.m. or you'll get fat. And they apply it to the real world. And like no, that's just that's like a men's health fitness shit, man. That's not checked in fact or anything like that. Yeah, diet's a really great thing. Like, I used to eat something like, so I was 300 pounds, right? I got skinny fat because I used to undereat so much because I thought carbs were the enemy. Like, no, dude, that's like putting coal in your engine, you know? Like, if you don't eat carbs, your body's running off of near nothing unless you substitute fat and protein to substitute out those calories. Like, you can't say, okay, I'm gonna eat 250 grams of protein and 90 grams of fat and then 0 carbs. It's like you need to make up for that caloric deficit that the carbs didn't have. Or to be humble and open-minded. If you are always right in your mind, you don't ever need to learn or challenge your worldview. Yeah, like, I have a very interesting take on confidence. People are like, oh, I'm not, like, people call me confident. I don't think I'm a confident person at all. I think, though, that there's 2 types of confidence. There's bravado, which comes in like a, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Absolutely. I mean, you don't have any fucking clue what you're talking about. I know exactly what I do not know. Like, someone, dude, Kiro McWolf, I have all these videos on how to play the game, talked about guard canceling. I assume my knowledge is wrong. I assume anything I know is... If someone presents information to me and says, hey, it's actually like this, I will test the fuck out of it, and I'm more than happy to accept that I am wrong, because I already assume I'm wrong. Like, I don't walk into anything going like, I for sure am right on this situation. Like, no, I'm probably wrong. We're waiting for a 3 with a special condition of any sort. That's true too, Chris. Any kind of like fitness factors are going to change with brackets of age. I understand that I understand I have like an uncanny ability to string together abstract knowledge of video games into a way to make it easily relatable to people. But like, I don't know if you guys remember when CK3 came out. When Crusader Kings 3 came out, I was making those guide videos while learning the game because I understood. I'd get to a point, understand that block, make a video about it. Learn more, understand that block, make a video about it. Because like it's connecting abstract thoughts and making it relatable. Do you concur? I concur. I concur. Come on. I guess we could subtract the bonus. And I'm also, I guess it's also not a very fair experiment here because I'm also playing on my bro, my guy here. I keep calling him bro. And also, I have no idea which one of these I'm missing. Oh, heresy threat or higher. Yeah, I have no idea. Development shenanigans? Which development shenanigans? Oh, what's our other weapon I got going on here? No. Put that one on. Let me compare it to this one. Is this the one I use? Yeah, this one is better damage. But I did find this one, which has slightly better damage and good stability. And I'm waiting again to tomorrow to upgrade this one. If you look at the modifier section, this is technically a better weapon because it has more attribution to these points here. Dude, I want to add Arbitus Enforcer so bad. I also have this one. This is a sick skin. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. The Mach 12 lasgun on Zealot. Which one is that? Let's take a look. Oh, the Mark. Sorry. Do I have it? I don't know if I have that lasgun. Is that the shorter one, like the carbine? It's okay. I'd rather just take the 1A and just be able to blast shit apart. Let's just jump into this and compare the... Yeah, this is an assassination. It'll go by quickly. Oh, do you want me to do a higher difficulty? Do you not want me to compare these things? I'm doing this one because I thought you guys might want me to compare it. Or do you guys want me to do like a 4 or a 5? Whatever you prefer, guys. Because again, we were doing... Let's do this. Let's do this. Potion craft. Yes, I know I have nudes on my thing. Hey, CK3 got a patch. So that's what we're comparing. Oh, did I not get the fucking time it took? I'm so stupid. You guys want me to do 5? 4 or 5, I guess. It's either 4 or 5. If we got a 5 down, I would do it immediately. I just want the bros to be entertained here. I want you guys to have fun. Okay, let's do this. So let's do another poll. New poll on Twitch. What's your preferred difficulty for fun? Not
steadfast supporter.
There you go. And 5. What's your preferred difficulty for fun, not for leveling? Starting that poll, 10-minute poll. Get it on up there. Tell me what you're thinking. And if you are watching on YouTube, my bros, please jump on over here. It does help me out a ton. Here to watch you suffer. Bellcross, how fucking dare you? What's Deflector battlesuit? That the one you sent me, Chris? No, you sent me Wrath Supercharge. Ooh, sorry. You're to watch me suffer? Everyone watches me suffer, dude. Ooh, down 5. There we go. Oh, God, with Grims. Don't do it. Don't do it, whoever does this. Oh, Force Sword. Okay, I thought you meant Power Sword. Deflector uses your warp to block instead of stamina, and you can block enemy shots. Dude! What? That is fucking sick. Snake in my yard has got a great... That's a great name, my brother. I think you have to make a Twitch account. Well, I'm not sure.
Special issue ammunition reserves are critically low. This is unacceptable. Data indicates a suitable stockpile in heretic hands at Logistratum Chasm Station. Cargo retrieval will be accomplished via Valkyrie strike craft. Ensure the area is secured. Sorry, my friend just asked me
I don't know if you guys saw this, by the way, but we had a sustainable nuclear fusion reactor boot. Well, not reactor, nuclear fusion replicatable in a lab just last week. It's huge. It is monumental. It is probably the most important technological advancement in the last like 50 years. Everything else is an improvement upon an existing system. Cell phones, internet, that's all an existing system. We've already had that shit. But so nuclear fission, right? Nuclear fission is I take two atoms, I put them together, things come off, that's fallout, that is radiation. Nuclear fusion, two atoms come together and stay together and there's no fallout. In the most layman's terms possible. Because I am not a scientist. But I did go to school to become an astrophysicist.
I must like this creeping through dust.
It is absolutely massive. Because it is the first... Because now that we've done that, we just have to make sure we can make it long-term sustainable, right? Like I think we got it to go for 30 seconds. Yeah, and it's been around the corner for the last 50 years too. It's an amazing progress. And also, like, the discovery is nuclear fusion. Cinder Fox. They were able to actually get it to go. Before we drop down, I'm waiting to see if we get someone to replace this. I'm going to give it... I'm looking at my time. We've been live for 3 hours. I'm going to give it to 3 hours and 2 minutes. So just hang here tight. Yeah, also massive amounts of energy. Fission is 1 atom to 2. Oh, okay, we're splitting atoms. You're right. Duh. Fusion is putting them together. Fission is splitting them. I'm dumb. But it's not a whole reactor, though. We are backseat gaming. It's in a lab. It's a little thing. It's not like a whole, like, hey, we can power a city. We will be able to power a city. That's the hope, right? And the problem I have with it is that I don't want, like, big oil to get up in that ass and be like, oh, but you probably need oil to power it too, right? Like, fuck off, man. We don't. And nuclear power is actually truly right now the cleanest form of renewable energy. We don't know how to break down solar panels properly to recycle them. So that's a big problem, right? Because we can't do that, nuclear reactors kind of really are truly king. And nuclear energy now is so much different than it was in the 60s, 70s, 80s when it got filled with boogeyman bullshit because of, well, you know, Chernobyl, that little thing. But it's absolutely huge. It's absolutely fucking huge. A lot of people think like in my mind, the next 10 years are going to be fucking awesome. There's going to be a lot of struggles and strife, but between AI, nuclear fusion now, which is clearly a thing, some of the stuff that we're doing to like break down plastics in the ocean using algae, like engineered algae, microbots as far as like, what's it called? Not micro, smaller than micro. Nanobots in our bloodstream to like diagnose cancer and kill cancerous cells. Like there are amazing things coming in the next 10 years, but everyone just wants to sit on the fucking like bad things that are going to happen. Like if you can't subscribe to the fact that people go, well, not all that's going to happen. Like, yeah, but that's the same thing for the bad things that you think are all going to happen. People will sit there, like I said, like we said earlier about negative and positive things. People will go, oh man, all these bad things are going to happen, but none of those good things are going to happen because that's the way I believe the world's going to work. Like, no, you have to give that same level of skepticism to the things that are going to negatively happen to the things that are going to positively. If you don't think all the negative, all the good things are going to happen, then guess what? Not all the bad things are either. Yeah, and also that's a big thing I have with nuclear power's negative public viewing is because of human negligence. If we had a nuclear power plant that was entirely AI, I don't think we'd have a single fucking problem. I don't think we'd have a single damn problem. And I think that there's a future in that.
I'll return the favor. You wait.
Get this guy up here. Oh no. A US server kills ads. Just think of it, shouldn't we? Yeah, dude, I agree with you though. We are backseat gaming. You can't go too far though. There are a lot of tech optimists who think that we shouldn't give a fuck about pollution because tech will fix that eventually. Tech will, but I don't think in a fast enough time. Dude, I was actually, I want to rewatch Chernobyl. It's one of my favorite things. It's one of my favorite things, man. Our favorite miniseries. I've never seen a miniseries peg creating nuclear fusion as a scary horror antagonist in the way that it did in the second episode of Chernobyl, where the camera just kind of drifts down slowly onto like a children's playground. I was like, dude, that was so poignant. Yeah, but I think people don't understand the difference between AI in its actual true form of what they think of, like, hey, I'm an AI, and because I'm an AI, I can do all these things. Like, Siri is not AI. It's Aggie, right? Artificial generated intelligence, I believe. Basically, there's a difference between... oh my god, did you not actually get him up, you stupid fuck? That's not gonna be good. There's a difference between actual artificial intelligence that thinks and can comprehend and reason, and artificial intelligence that is responding to prompts from the user. And, oh, I fucked that up so bad. Fucked that up so bad. Yeah, I'm on my Zealot. Oh, which reminds me, I don't have my setup proper. Here's a really good article. Here's a really good article for this. If you don't really understand what AI means, read that article. That's going to break it up into how technologists and futurists truly think about AI, and how you fall into one of four sectors of either optimistic and excited, and pessimistic and scared. You fall within the four sectors. And AI is divided, it shows you on this, into... Okay, so there's artificial narrow intelligence, sometimes referred to as weak AI. Artificial narrow intelligence is AI that specializes in one area. There's AI that can beat the world chess champion in chess, but that's the only thing it does. Ask it to figure out a better way to store data on a hard drive and it'll look at you blankly. AGI, artificial general intelligence, sometimes referred to as strong AI or human-level AI. Artificial general intelligence refers to a computer that is smart as a human across the board. A machine that can perform in any intellectual task that a human being can. Creating AGI is a much harder task than creating Annie, and we're yet to do it. So Annie is... AGI is what I was talking about as super AI. Now, artificial... Well, not sorry, it's not. Artificial superintelligence, ASI, is the actual super intelligent one. And it'll eat other AI. I don't fear smart toasters. I fear what we would teach smart toasters. We just need to pray to machine spirits. 100%, man. But basically, like, read that article. It's super informative and it's really, really, really cool. I think a lot of you guys would really like it. I don't know. ASI for me is not terrifying. And if you read that article, he'll go into why it's terrifying and why it's not. And I think that the things that it could do for humanity and what it would probably do for humanity are by and large amazing. But the big problem though is it's like, how do we guarantee it becomes benevolent and not malicious? Bryce, I sometimes do. We did last stream, we did a community penance. Yeah. See, I don't really know all the your conversation is heresy. I take it. Guys, we've gone into so many different things. View results. What do you guys think is your favorite? 3 is your favorite by far with 21 votes. 77 viewers on stream here too, guys. If you can, please shit my dick. Don't shit my dick. Do not shit my dick out. If you are watching on YouTube, jump on over to Twitch. I'm trying to get my average viewer base up past 75 so that I can apply for partner. I'm trying to show off the axe, but I got so consumed in what I was talking about, I couldn't really show off anything. So I apologize. Let me jump back in. We'll use this axe. Guys. Should I do it? Should I roll this axe to be even higher? It's not a good, unfortunately it's not a very good roll for its modifiers. 344 is not amazing.
Subscriber arrived.
Hey, thank you very much, Al Ruckus. All Ruckus was, oh, and Kuro, thank you very much too, dude. Subscribe for 1 month at tier 2. I think you're my first tier 2 subscriber, brother. Thank you very much, my man. We've been doing reactors that have sustained safe fusion for about 2 decades, but the recent breakthrough was a reactor that for the first time had a higher energy output than input, even though it was a super short time. Yeah, it's like 30 seconds, right, Samael?
Devotee.
There's no melee damage sharpshooter challenge. I cannot get this shit. We are backseat gaming. Apparently, you can still cheese it, where you go through it and you shut the game off right before the end of the mission and come back, and then you'll be able to do it. Kira, I guess I did. Yeah, the Waypoint Y guy is really funny. He's a civil engineer, and he did so many of those articles that Elon Musk invited him over. Back when Elon Musk I actually really looked up to, invited him over to talk to him, and he had described talking to Elon Musk like talking to a computer. So let's do. I'm gonna do a 3 because I'm sorry, I kind of just been enjoying the conversation and shit. So if you guys want to see level 5, I could do it, but I just kind of been fucking around, having fun chats. So I hope you guys don't mind. I know a lot of people watch these to see like, I want to see that top tier that I can't play on mine. I want to see it on yours. But I kind of enjoying fucking around. But I want to show off this chainaxe and talk a little bit about it. No, we vibing, fam. Now let's do scriptures. That way someone won't fuck some stuff. People won't fuck shit up and get grims and make it harder on all of us. Nah. Three's alright. I'm 30. I'm level 30. I'll be fine.
A new subscriber arrived.
Hey, we got another sub. Guys, thank you so much. GG noobs. Subscribe with Prime. Yeah, if you have a Prime sub, please do use it. It does help me out. You think they'll add a new Hive City a season, kind of like how Warzone makes a new map? I think they'll add sectors, Luis. And good to see you, bro. Yeah, but I'm also super competitive Battlesuit, so I like playing like hard shit.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub. A steadfast supporter.
Hey!
A new subscriber.
Kira Wolf gifted a sub to Galgan. Thank you very much. Oh my god, what does this mean? What's a hype train? What does this mean? That's my first hype train, I think. I think I got actually one like a little bit ago. The Gear of Halo for Dead. Thank you very much, my bro. Kuro dropping in 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 bits too, man. Thank you. Guys, this is huge. Thank you so much. Yeah, dude, use the Roman party meme, or party thing. If they added Tyranids horde base. Dude, so, hey, Odd One, thank you very much too, dude. Another sub. Hype train, we get to riot. Dude, yeah, fucking pop out that riot juice, man. G. Haskin. I thought you were Morgan. They said that there was a limitation on the previous on vermintide, which prevented them from doing more mob types. It's why it took them so long to add in the demon, or no, the fucking beasts. But apparently that's lifted with this modification to the, what's it called? To the engine.
Our modest fellowship expands.
Holy shit! All for Ruckus donating 10 fucking subs, dude. Thank you so much, dude. Another hype train. Dude, this is truly my second level 2 hype, my first level 2 hype train. Thank you so much, man. That's a kingly gift, bro. Thank you. You know, I'm using the Darkest Dungeon ones. Do I switch us over to like I have the Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate streamer kit where it's got a bunch of like sound bites from Demon or from Chaos Gate. I could use that instead.
Our modest fellowship expands.
Is level 5 hype train? Really? That's so fucking kind, man. Thank you so much, dude, all for Ruckus. That's your first time talking today? Dude, that's kingly, bro. Kingly. So, okay, when I rev this, swing, swing, swing. That's 3 swings out of 1 rev. The Eviscerator, I maybe get 1 or 2, and I don't like that, I just kind of like stall out with whenever I rev it. I can really kind of keep this consistently revved, which I like a lot. I'll show you guys the Chaos Gate ones here. Ragnarok, the baby is currently sleeping right now, but I will show him to you later. Where'd he go? He's back down there, okay. This is just difficulty 3, Mr. Good Cat. We're having some good conversation, so I knocked the difficulty down so we can just kind of have fun and enjoy. And I'm mainly showing off the axe right now. Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, now I'm seeing that guard canceling on this. Hey, thank you very much, man. Gifting another sub up in this piece. Titanium Sport, keeping the train going, dude. Dude, look at how much damage I just did. Oh, that fucking thing blew up. What gun is this? This is the braced auto gun. So I have a bleed build, but I don't have the bleed perks on it. I don't know what perks can roll on this bad boy. Ah!
Disgusting.
Dude, it's just honestly amazing. I didn't think I'd like it so much. Nurgle, dude. That Nurglessy is getting me wet. Yeah, Formless, this is the braced auto gun, the green one. It's super good. What's up, Tete? How you doing, dude? Guys, make sure you are watching over here on Twitch, though. Trying to get my average viewers up. We're at 84. If I can keep this going for a little bit, it's going to increase my average viewers, hopefully to 75, so that I can apply for partner. Dude, fighting some Dark Eldar would be cool, but yeah, like I was saying, apparently this new engine allows them to add different monster types. So we can get, hey, we got a hype train success. My first level 4 hype train.
Loyalty is second amongst the virtues, after righteous hatred.
You know one, you know them all.
Cinderfox, I'm keeping that comment back only because it might start a different level of conversation that I don't want to have on stream. I hope you understand me. There's nothing wrong with what you said, just so that you know. Gene Stealer cults, Dark Eldar, I would love, but Tyranids especially, right? But Games Workshop is so weird with their IPs. They don't like to let stuff overlap. I think they would just be like, no, we're not going to have that happen. Oh shit, Riggedy Rickster dropping in 5 tier 1 subs.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Dude. Another train. We hit another level. This is the highest train I've never been this trained out. Obnoxious Catalan, I will do that just for you. Beat up. Oh my god. I knew I'd get ledged. Oh! Thank God for my passive. And that's why I like that. Oh, of course I didn't reload. I knew you'd come for me. Damn it. Away. Come to me, Battle Brothers. I need you from up top. James Rage, hold on to that. What you just said right there, give me a second, I'll read it. But I need what you said. I need that information, that precious information. Let's get some room. Dude, that was wild. I can't believe I survived all that. Whew. Yeah, that audio cue is really good. I'm also like paranoid and I have very high DPI, so I'm constantly going like that. Okay, so James Rage says the chainaxe blessings: Bloodletter, Headtaker, Rev It Up, Shred, Slaughter, Thrust, Thunderous. So only Shred and Bloodletter for crit build related blessings. Shred's great. Shred is the one for non-weak point bleed stacks, is that right? And what is Bloodletters for Rev increases bleed stacks, right? Yeah, it's a part of it for death for sure. Well, now it's been 90 seconds, so ooh, gosh.
Someone take that grenade!
Yeah, I don't know. I think a Plague Marine would be better as a boss, not just a monstrosity. I think a Pox Walker could be, or I'm sorry, a Plague Bearer could be really cool. One thing I really like about the chainaxe over the Viscerator is how much more succinctly I can actually kill bulwarks. I find it much harder to kill. Oh! To kill bulwarks with the Viscerator. For some reason, it'll clip through them and then actually hit their shield. I don't like it at all. But yeah, imagine an Exalted Plague Bearer. Oh, ooh, big stretch. Oh, guys, thank you so much. That was a huge hype train. Ton of subs right there. Just extremely generous of you guys. So thank you very, very much, my bros. This has been an amazing stream. It's been a lot of fun. Like, we've had some really good conversation in this stream. Fucker. Shoot me in the ass, will you? If you are watching on YouTube, as I said, jump on over to Twitch here. I believe it was either Riggedy Rickster, or it was Ruckus.
I suppose.
Oh, your sweet medic, eh? I need your soothing hypodermic needles. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like a Plague Bearer as a Chaos Ogryn, as a no, I think an Exalted Plague Bearer could be a monstrosity, because it's like you have to think of it in the expanse of this game. A single Bloodletter would be just devastating. Like to just some fucking small small like group, or maybe the monstrosity is a group that could be cool, but. I also think that would be cool too, is a Psyker character, or Psyker hordes in the later portions. A Psyker monstrosity that there's maybe a subclass that shuts down Psyker abilities, which I think would be pretty cool. Like a Sister of Silence, basically. Oh, there's a... Aha! I gotta get over there with them. I'm wasting my aura over here alone. It's such a cool thing, dude. It's like, it's also like watching The Matrix, right? These machines! Oh, Nurglings! Yeah, man. Oh, good boy, buddy. You know, I don't really use the Flamer as much as I used to. There's nothing wrong with it per se. I kind of just like the controlled ability to be able to do really good, solid range damage that pierces through things for good wave clear, and for like, oh, I need to hit a mid-range special, which sounds like a weird like order at a burger spot. This has some great stopping power. Little blanky, how about you get that blanky, motherfucker? Yeah, they would never do it. Well, they might do it. They might wait a year though. Like that might be the Beastman DLC for this game, you know? his Tyranids. But like, actually that would be a really cool monstrosity, is a Lictor. Because Lictors will will infiltrate a location ahead of a swarm. So it would be loreful to have a Lictor on its own, doing its thing. So a cloaked assassin monstrosity, dude, that would be so scary. And it like crawls in those ceilings and shit. Oh fuck! I actually don't want that to be in the game ever. Burster. Uh-oh. Damn, I thought I really got away from it. No! By the way, the flame of the flamer doesn't hurt you, only the shit on the ground. So you can go right through its flame and not take any damage. What about a level that begins with you having to do an objective, but the exfil would be a lot more difficult? Instead of running 100 meters yards and just exfilling, but just instead you're like followed by a massive horde of enemies with a lot of specials in between them. So it would be like feasible to beat the horde and you have to run. So Metal Fan from Hell, you want basically a swarm level from Halo, where you've done the objective and now you're trying to exfil. And all you're trying to do is beat the beat the horde, not kill the horde. Sounds like a sex position. James Rage, you goose. Yeah, dude, the flesh hooks. Oh, it pulls you up. That's how you find it. Is it pulls you up, and you have to kind of like look for like the predator, kind of like wiggle. Come here.
I once knew a priest whose deeds were commended by the Holy Synod. A grenade, a gift from the beneficent Emperor himself.
Oh, hi there, buddy. You want to say hi to everyone?
You need to heal, fanatic.
Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh.
The spirits say we should be careful.
So what do you guys think about the chainaxe? So for those that have not seen it until this moment. Of course that would happen, of course. The chain sword or the eviscerator? Which one, bro? Oh yeah, World Deer fan plus chainaxe equals instant win. Alona Fells, what's up? Thank you for chit-chatting with us. Oh, oops.
These plagues are not the only aberrations in my dream.
We going?
I suppose one
Are we
must
right?
start somewhere.
Plague is at the heart of the heretic's work. It is both offering
Are we supposed to go down?
gifts from their unholy patron.
Yeah, I guess so. The two-handed chainaxe isn't in the game yet, but I assume it's the exact same one the Mauler has. There is a melted gun that they've shown obnoxiously Catalan, but it is not in the game just yet. We've seen it on a as like an achievement thingy. Yeah, one of the 4 mission weapons from trailers. There you go. Dude, this guy's just heavy stubbing his way through victory here. I love it. Dude, an Infernal Pistol would be great. Where's that fucking mauler? There it is. Where'd you go, bud? Thank you for following. Yeah, like I've said, guys, if you are watching over here on YouTube, make sure, Consulting Designer, make sure you are giving me a follow or a watch over on Twitch. Trying to get Twitch partner, and we need to get up to 75 average viewers, and we're almost fucking there. How common is it for a lone Ogryn to work with a squad compared to just Ogryns working with squads? So typically, as far as an inquisitorial retinue, Ogryns make sense in this kind of capacity. Typically, Ogryns are used in a squad with a bonehead leading them, because that bonehead is the one that's able to kind of illustrate to those commands to them and keep them kind of like acting tactically, basically. But you would barely see a Ogryn on its own. But Ogryns, by and large, do what they can to protect the little ones. Are you eating that? No, sir. You do not be eating your towel, young man. I'm gonna wait for you. I'm gonna wait to hear you do it, and then I'm going to give you a no. Dude, I can't wait, Luis. I cannot wait. Do you think that if we get more specialized classes get in the game, like Sisters of Battle or something like that, that it would lose the sense of Penal Legion and Rejects? No, because you can do there's a lot of stuff they've not even touched, which is present in, come on, Penal Legions and everything like that. So I think we have a lot to work through, but I think at one point we will start to jump out of that theme, much in the same way that Vermintide did, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense that an Empire captain became a Grail Knight. So I think it's just, they're going to have fun with it once you get to a certain threshold. Oh! Get out of here with your stupid shield. Yeah, exactly, right? So Belcross, I've heard that all the Ogryns are boneheads, and like I said though, even with an Imperial retinue, they would be on their own. But you wouldn't see like an Imperial Guard, just a single Ogryn running around. Yeah, exactly that. A shade becoming or an elf becoming a shade, handmaiden, and a sister and or thorn. I just think it's like a lot of people go, well, it wouldn't make sense for this and that and this, and I'm like, don't think of that. I would love if you could have a awakened Psyker or awakened best boy. I want a Zealot class that is a support. I think it'd be really fun. I want my Commissar increase team's damage output by shooting them. Yeah, right in the back of the fucking head. Your aura just does toughness damage to everyone. See, like in these situations with this autogun, I actually feel like I can do damage rather than the bolt gun, which is such a small clip. I can't really like quell a horde. Well, that's actually not true. Bolt gun wave clearing is one of my favorite things. Hi, bud. Hi, bud. Oh, wait, thank you. Those are lovely little kisses. Those are lovely kisses. Well, apparently everyone really thinks the rattling is coming, and I hope it does. But I just don't know what you'd get for the rattling outside of sniper. Which one's the Mark 7? Or Mach 7? Is that the... No, Mark 7. Is that the carbine one? Oh no. Uh-huh. You like that big butt scratch, bud? Well, we know that the hot shot is coming to the hot las gun. And a saucepan for close combat. Because that was also in the leaks. And I assume it's just the same. And I assume we'll see like a stubber, like the auto, like the one dudes do. Not a heavy stubber. That guy's got a heavy stubber. Stubber would be a single thing. Oh! Godzilla shark.
Join me in battle and be cleansed of sin!
Don't get split up!
Roman's just at my feet. Is the pistol a stub pistol? Ow, Roman! He was stretching and just like push it. He was using my legs to push himself like this, to like, ah! And he was scratching me. I'm like, fuck, man. I want there to be a las cannon. For the Ogren. The Ogrens had las guns, or las cannons, as an option in tabletop at one point, once upon a time. It wouldn't be feasible for anyone else. Because of all the kickback and everything. Dude, give the Zealot a heavy bolter. A Godwin pattern heavy bolter. Oof. Oof. Like a full-on sisterhood battle right there, or a heavy flamer. Heavy flamer that has the difference between shooting a fireball or a jet stream. One or the other. And you have to arc the fireball, like a grenade launcher. Stormbolter would be good. What's one's this one? Oh shit, this one. Yeah, you know, that's something I kind of don't like. Is like, dude, if you could use the shredder auto pistols akimbo, you know, dual wieldy style, that'd be prima dora. You gotta get, that should be an advanced tip. Anyone in a net, you gotta get out of the net ASAP because they take additional damage if they're netted. Better not be eating that, bud. That's how you deal with the Poxburster, by pushing him, by the way. It will in due time, Snake in my yard. Remember Vermintide 2 came out and it was... Dude, it was so unoptimized. It was a piece of shit, man. I could barely play it. My, like, girthy machine at the time couldn't even handle it. Oh my god, man, come on.
Courage, Psyker. You may resent me. The wound is deep.
Soon, beloved!
Ooh. Look for the one with the little flashing lights above it. Or that's lit red like that over there. Ah, I heard it right the last one second. Did I not kill it? Fucking thing, man. What do you got in your mouth, buddy?
What's this guy? What is this? Get it.
Oh, fuck. Well, it'll definitely change even tomorrow, man, or whenever that patch comes and we get the ability to kind of modify our weapons. It'll be huge. Oh, shit. Fuck. Thank you very much, my bros. We're up to 86 viewers. That has drastically helped me out, guys. You have no idea. If you want, you can jump over here from YouTube. I'm trying to get my average viewers up to 75 so I can apply for partner. Yeah, that's a big thing too. The fix to consecrating actually affecting base. Yeah, because right now we just have to hope that we get the highest modifier, because even if you upgrade, it doesn't increase the modifier, and that's all that matters. Well, though, Bish, to be fair, you would play those missions, and those missions would reward you with gear. Now you don't get rewarded, so it's a little too much RNGesus. Oh my gosh. Devotee. Thank you, Varnus. Appreciate it, my man. You know, you do get a ton of mats, though, when you do Damnation. Oh. 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 Yeah, Captain Diabetes, that's what we were just saying, that it doesn't increase those when the graphic says that it does. What? 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 So that took 34 minutes. Oh. 91 viewers, bros. We're up. Roman, we're up.
Our modest fellowship expands.
I know you're hungry, so we probably should get going soon. Right? I know. I love you too. I love you too. Thank you very much, Electric Flex, for subscribing with Prime. Yeah, guys, if you do have Prime, go ahead and do it. Do the primes. I think we've gotten almost like 30 subs today. Narbar, thank you very much, man. Ilona, thank you very much. Let's take a look at the shop. Before we do, I gotta pee real quick. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Dog, man. Just... Hey! Drago, thank you very much, man. Mission without anyone dying on Sunday before the rollover. Kept having to do missions with grimoires, and then people always picked them up and die. That'll fucking triggered the shit out of you. Was this the last gun you were saying you used, Misha? This Ghost is really good. Immune to range attacks for 0.4 seconds on weak spot hit. Oh, what'd you do, buddy? Yeah, I think we'll buy that. Listen, I shouldn't do this. But do we want to... Do we want to maybe upgrade something? I don't know. I kind of like... I like the gamble aspect of it. Thank you very much, man. Self-replicate for subscribing with your Prime membership, brother. We're up to 90 or some odd viewers. Misha, who should we raid? We're coming to the end of our stream here, so let's do this.
The tools of war are the tools by which
I mean, so this is my dagger, right? This dagger is great. I like this dagger. Okay, we'll do Ivana Hyde. Is that like is the tip of the hat like a milady thing? Oh, Christ, man. This tack axe, unfortunate, you know, head taker and decimator. This combat axe, decapitator, and all or nothing. I got these as mission rewards. Yeah, battlesuit, that's kind of what I do too. Is it's 340 to 350, it's pretty good. 380 is the max. Like I want a tack axe that's got the bleed stuff on it. So head taker on this power sword. It's not a power sword, that is a axe. One of these is pretty good. Shred, I think this is the other one I use. Momentum is good. I love the tack axe, but I have not found a really solid one. But I could boost this chainaxe, which is not it's not an amazing roll. It's not that great. It did get really good perks though. Maniacs and flak armor enemies. Head taker's not bad. But I could roll this. Do you want me to roll this? We've got enough to do it. Or I can kind of boost up this guy if we want. Chainsword as in the Eviscerator or Chainsword as in the Chainsword? I would definitely be able to transfer with tomorrow's patch or Thursday's patch, whenever it is. I can consecrate this. I mean, the gun's pretty good. Give it. I'm down to try it. Dude, 282, that's kind of Bustamante. What are you doing with that, buddy? I mean, again, this roll's not amazing. 324 is pretty low. Would try it again on a good roll. Drago, what are we talking about? You know what I also really like about this pistol? Or this las gun? Oh, the tack axe? Yeah, I want a good tack axe. By the way, if you've not seen this, look at that thing, dude. That's sick. Cause I kind of want to gamble. But this gets a great skin. I love this skin right here. This is the one from the Twitch drops. It's okay. It takes a little time for this to kick in sometimes. Bliat. I mean, this guy looks good too. This is the Imperial Edition skin. The Mortis operative. Oh, I would never do that, the gamble one. Like, we don't know what the weeklies do, so I'm not going to touch it. But should I do it? Should we increase this? We won't be able to do, now that I look at it actually, we won't be able to bring it all the way up to legendary, sure. These are my 3 legendaries. This is my only good one. Like, I wish this chainaxe was better, man. Okay, we'll buff the gun. We will buff the gun.
Another
50 knock. Norwegian Kronu from Captain Diabetes. Would be hilarious if they'd release an expansion with Slaneshi enemies. Bunch of hungry fellows charging. Thank you very much, man. Huge donation from the boy. Very appreciative, dude. Very, very appreciated. I can't bring it up to max, though. I do want... Oh, fuck. Wish I had just a little bit more. Sprint efficiency? Fuck. That's not terrible. It's not good, though. I can roll it off tomorrow, though. We'll find out what happens. If the patch comes out tomorrow, I might stream again. I might just go ahead and stream one more time tomorrow. What's pretty terrible? Sprint efficiency? Yeah, I know. But I can roll it off. I can get rid of it tomorrow. No big deal. No big deal, my bros. Okay, guys, so I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and bring our stream to a close here. If you're watching on YouTube, jump on over here to Twitch. We're going to do a raid here to Ivana Hydra, right? What that Hydra? What's the name? Ivana Hyde. Okay, raid a channel. Ivana Hyde. She's going right now. Starting that raid. Let's get it going. We got 40 viewers in. Let's just give some thank yous out here, though. We had so many big subs up. So a huge shout out to both Rickety Rickster and All for Ruckus with a massive amount of tier 1 subs donated. Titanium Spork too for doing it as well. We had Kuro McWolf with 500 bits. We had a ton of you guys who did a bunch of Prime subs as well. So thank you all very, very much. I'm going to get the credit screen to roll with those Prime subs in the future. I just have to fix it up. And again, a huge shout out to Captain Diabetes. He's our only YouTuber donation of the day. So thank you very much, man. Thank you very, very, very much. New workshop in Darktide tomorrow, baby. Tomorrow is the patch from what we all think. Alright guys, so let's get ready here. We're going to do this raid. For those of you watching, thank you so much for watching here today. Have a good one. Take care. Wash your hands. Stay safe. And we'll be back here probably tomorrow with another stream, if not the day after, as we work towards that advanced tips video that I'm working on for Darktide, and maybe some more Bannerlord content in the future. But we shall see how things progress. Let the raid commence. I always loved hearing people's reaction.